live over on YouTube as well. Pick Lockett, I'm telling you. All right, the guy's telling you to go Lockett. I mean, I think it's pretty close between both of them, but I'm going to go with DK. Mari or DJ Moore? I would go DJ Moore. Bucker or Carlson? I'm going to go with Carlson. Sony or Saquon? Sony. Zeke, Gibson, or Saquon? Only one of those guys? Holy. I'm going with Antonio Gibson today. Without JD. Julio or Sutton? Julio. Hill or A-Rod? A-Rod. Gallup, Mooney, Shepard, or Landry? Landry. James Robinson or Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones. Yo, what up? What up? How's it doing? How's it doing, everybody? Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? Mike Wooler, CEH. I need to pick up a couple running backs here. Got extra spots. So I'm just looking to pick up a couple guys right quick. Need one more running back. You think Swift will be back for playoffs? I sure hope so. Sony or Amari? I would go with Sony. Foreman or Melvin Gordon? Melvin Gordon. I do think that Melvin Gordon will be involved in this offense. I'm going to go with Rashad Penny. No, come on. Guys. Hold on. Yo. And we back. All right. Gotta add Rashad Penny right quick. All right. So I know it's crazy. If you're a member, just ask the question again. I'm gonna start down at the bottom. So just ask the question, and I'll try to go back up and get the question. Good morning, T-Dog. Let's go Raiders. Go Raiders. The Raiders gonna win today. I know it's crazy to ask, but with Lamar struggling against the Browns a few weeks ago, would you play Lamar or Hill against the Jets? I know the Jets struggled to stop the run. I'm still going with Lamar. I know it's like Lamar has just not been playing. Like last week was not very good, but I'm still going with Lamar. How you feeling about Crowder in a good matchup? I mean, I do like Crowder. It's just the only thing that it is a good matchup. On paper, it's a good matchup. But do we really trust Zach Wilson? I mean, like that's the biggest thing is, do you really trust Zach Wilson? Do you trust the offensive line to protect Zach Wilson to be able, to have him get the ball? I think that Jamison Crowder would be a good play if they weren't playing, if it was a good matchup and they weren't playing it. I think the New Orleans Saints, I just think that the offensive line is so overmatched in this lineup. So that's the only thing. Chase, CH, or Edmonds at flex need to replace Henderson, or I can get snag I don't know how to say his name. Godwin. I would go CEH. Zach, I would go with CEH in the flex. Jared Cook or Foster Moreau, I would go with Foster Moreau. I hope the Raiders win. Let's see. Foster Moreau, Jared Cook, Foster Moreau, Noah Fant or Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz. What's up, man? How's it going? Yo, what up, Clay? We got Sony Michelle or Nick Chubb, full point PPR. Honestly, I'm going with Sony Michelle. I think Sony Michelle is like an absolute must play today. Really don't know why the Jets aren't starting White or Flacco. Like, if he's good to go, I mean, you just can't kill the kid's confidence. Yeah, you got to keep riding with him. He does not look very good this year, though. So far, has not looked very good. Brandon Cooks or Guyton? Brandon Cooks. I don't know. How do you say his last name? I got to look this up real quick. I got to look up how to say his last name. I didn't look it up. I should have looked it up. Godwin. I gotta look up some like highlight clips of him playing. Just because I didn't want to, I knew I would butcher this. Even if I did try to learn it, I still would, it would be terrible. Igwe Beakwe. Godwin Igwe. All right, there we go. That's what they said. So I'm saying Godwin, it's Igwe. That's what that's what the announcers were saying. So Igwe. Here we go. CH or Hubbard? CH. Chubb or Sony? Should I be worried about James Robinson? No, I mean, it's just health right now is the biggest concern. I mean, I guess like with his health, but like in terms of the workload and him being, an RB1, the biggest thing is just the health holding them back, but I would start him up. Gibson, Sony, or Zeke? Man, that's really tough. I'm going with Gibson, and it's so close between Sony and Zeke, and just because Zeke is still, he may say he's good to go, but Thursday night he really did not look good. I'm going to go with Sony and Gibson. Jacobs, Javonte, or Sony. A lot of Sony today, trust me. Sony or Julio? Sony Michelle, Javonte Williams, or Kareem Hunt? Sony Michelle. Mahomes or Murray? Thoughts on Bucs offense today, specifically Brady, Fournette, and Gronk? I know that Buffalo's defense so far has been pretty solid, but I just don't see how they stop Tampa Bay. I still think that Tampa Bay will be good. So you thinking CH over Mike Williams? Like, for me personally, whenever it comes to like a flex play, I'll always pick a running back, especially a running back that plays on a good offense. That's kind of like a workhorse running back. So I'll always go with CEH, like over a guy like that, yes. With Hawkinson out, do you start Komet or Foster Moreau? I'm going back to Foster Moreau. Igwe Beakwe or Jefferson to replace Swift. And PPR Igwe is the guy that I would want. Debo if he plays, or D-Hop? It looks like Debo is expected to play, so Debo. Green Bay's defense or Titans defense, full point PPR. Listen, this like literally like these two defenses are like my 1 and 2 this week. I have Green Bay as my top defense, so I'm rolling with Green Bay, but it's so close. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, Ryan? You like Josh Allen or Mike Williams? You like Josh Allen and Mike Williams? Yeah, I like both of them. Jeff Wilson or Godwin? Beakwe. Jeff Wilson, definitely. Aiyuk or Van Jefferson? I gotta check that because I have to my rankings. This morning after I saw the, a lot of these players being ruled out. I have Aiyuk just a couple spots ahead of Van Jefferson, really close. CD or Debo? I'm going with. Oh boy, I gotta look at that one too. I have Debo. Rolling with Debo. Amir Abdullah or Chuba Hubbard or Hasty? I'm going with Chuba Hubbard. I like Chuba Hubbard in this matchup. Against Atlanta, I like Chuba Hubbard today. If it was any other time, I would not like Chuba. Like the upcoming weeks, I don't like Chuba Hubbard. Julio or Russell Gage? Julio. OBJ or Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones. Julio, Russell Gage. Julio. Montgomery or Sony Michelle. I gotta look at that one too. That one's gotta be really close. Wait, who is that? Montgomery or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. That's who it was. Yeah. I gotta double check that though. Man, my nose is so itchy right now. Where's Sony? Yeah, I have him. I have him a couple spots higher. I just love Sony because, like, Sony is. We saw it last week. Like, he's an absolute bell cow back fence. So, like, Sony is easy. Like, Sony's easy money. And really, I guess the only time he's not going to produce is he's still going to produce even if he doesn't score a touchdown, but he's not going to be like a, you know, absolute top 5 play potential if he doesn't score a touchdown. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. I believe we're good. Let's see. Thanks, bro. Sorry I missed it. I misworded it before. Oh, no. Do you like Mike Williams more with Keenan Allen out? And do you like Josh Allen? Yeah, I mean, I definitely like Mike Williams more with Keenan Allen out. And I like Josh Allen. Like, I don't think that Tampa Bay is like a bad matchup. No, I think it's good. OBJ, Landry, or Aiyuk. I think I have Aiyuk 1 spot ahead of Landry. 2 spots. I really like Landry this week, but I'm going to go with Aiyuk. It's really close. Actually, do I even have I might have OBJ higher. I do. I have OBJ the highest. Hill or Mahomes? Mahomes. Hill, Ty Johnson, Jamar Jefferson, pick 2. I'm going with Ty Johnson, and I'm going with Hillard. So Hillard, Ty Johnson, and Stafford or Taysom Hill, Stafford. And you know what? I totally missed the donation, didn't I? Hey, Jeffrey Foote, I totally missed this donation. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. We got a $2. No, I already said that, right? I already got that question, didn't I? Jeffrey with the $2 donation. Green Bay or Titans defense? Green Bay's defense, and appreciate the $2 donation. I got that. I don't know what I was thinking. I definitely got that. And Ruckus becoming an all-pro. Yo, what it do, baby? Yo, Ruckus, are you in the Discord? If you're not, you should get in the Discord. It's down below. I don't know if you're in there or not. Since you're all-pro, you get the rankings, and I can get you in the correct Discord for the ranking. Josh Allen or Derek Carr? I'm going Josh Allen. Hey, if you want to play your Bobby, Derek Carr, you go for it. I know you want to, Raiders fan there. I know you want to. Chubb Hubbard or Brandon Cooks? I'm going with Brandon Cooks. With Davis Mills here, it is a tougher matchup. Seattle has actually been pretty solid against opposing wide receivers. And really, Brandon Cooks hasn't done a whole lot. But in PPR leagues, with Brandon Cooks and Davis Mills, where we know Davis Mills is going to target him like 30% of the time. 30% of the throws are going to go to Brandon Cooks, so I would play him. Garrett, yo, what's up, Garrett? With the $2 donation, we got Flex, Van Jefferson, Marquise Brown, AJ Dillon, or J. Rob. Only one? I'm going with J. Rob. And appreciate the $2 donation. Where's the link? The link is down in the description of the video. Ruckus, the link is. I don't know if I have a command for Discord. I don't think I have a command for the Discord. I think it's just down in the description. Landy, yo, what up, Landy? Murray or Rodgers, since Rodgers owns the Bears? I'm still going with Murray. And the best thing is that you saw last week, you know, he attempts 15 passes or 16, whatever it was, and he's QB1. Like, that's just Murray. That's what you get with these rushing quarterbacks. Do you think Zeke rushes over 50 yards? I do. Especially with... is Tony Pollard officially out? Is Pollard officially out? I don't know if Pollard's officially out. I know it's looking pretty iffy. Has a chance of... Yeah, there isn't a bunch of odds. Yeah. So it looks like Tony Pollard's going to be out. So I like Zeke to go over 50 rushing yards, definitely. Good morning. Oh, there is a Discord link. Okay, so type in ! Discord Ruckus, and that's how you get in there. And then just at me, say that you're Ruckus from YouTube, and just at me at Tyler Aspire. Good morning. I'm in a must-win game. Could you pick one to start? Yo, what's up, Chris? We got Aaron Jones, Hillard, or Kareem Hunt. I'm going with Aaron Jones. I know that last time we saw Aaron Jones out, it wasn't very good, but he was also banged up. I can't believe he was anywhere near 100%, and I don't know why he even started. So I'm going with Aaron Jones. Matthew Stafford or Cam Newton. I'm going with Matthew Stafford. Dill's still at RB2 with Jones back. Yeah, I think that I feel like he's more of a lower end RB2, but I still think what I look at him is kind of like James Conner right now with Chase Edmonds coming back. James Conner's more of a lower tier RB2 with touchdown dependency. Are you worried about Monty with the injuries tonight? No, I wouldn't worry about him. He's good to go. JD out. Yes, JD McKissick is out. Paul with the $2 donation. Yo, thank you, Paul. We got Sutton, Van Jefferson, Julio Jones, or MVS pick 2. I'm going with Julio Jones and Van Jefferson. Julio Jones and Van Jefferson. Game time, I bet. Who's that? That's probably Pollard you're talking about, right? Got it. I'm good. All right. If you are a league winner, if you're in a league where last place has to do a crazy dare and winner doesn't get anything, and you're playing your friend and you ask to sub out 2 players, would you do it? No, I wouldn't do it. Thoughts on Connor with or without? Oh, man. With or without Edmonds? Okay, so here are my thoughts on James Conner. So James Conner without Edmonds is an absolute RB1. We've already seen it. With Edmonds today, or that's tomorrow. They play Monday night, right? Yeah, they play Monday night. So tomorrow, with Chase Edmonds in the lineup, I view James Conner as kind of like a mid-tier RB2 more than what I would if Chase Edmonds was 100%. I still think that this week they're going to limit Chase Edmonds' snaps just a tiny bit, where he's probably going to play 80% of the snaps for this team. So I think that James Conner is a solid mid-range RB2 this week. Let me see. Full point PPR, we got Bateman, Guyton, Green, St. Brown. Pick 2. I'm going with Guyton and Green. Pick 3, we got Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb, Cordell Patterson, Antonio Gibson. I don't even think Nick Chubb practiced at all this week, did he? Or Joe Mixon? I don't think he practiced at all. But he's expected to play, so I would still be playing him. But I would go with Joe Mixon, Chubb, and Antonio Gibson there. We bossed him. Let's see. I don't even know where I'm at. There's so many questions right now. Do you think Cooper goes for 50 receiving yards? I think that he should, but I don't feel great about Cooper today. I'm not huge on Cooper today. Sorry, 40? Yeah, 40's solid. I like 40. 40 is much better than 50. Here's the lineup I'm rocking with today. Josh Allen, Eckler, Najee, Justin Jefferson, Mike Williams, Andrews, Saints-D, and Boswell. Playing Brady, Javonte, Dylan, OBJ. Yeah, you should get the dub. Already looking at that team. You should get the dub. How you feeling about Barkley this week? Listen, I want to love Barkley this week. I really want to love Barkley this week. I really, really do. It's just I can't trust this offense. But this is a beautiful matchup for him. It's a really good matchup. One of the most favorable run teams in the NFL. If he doesn't do well, I mean, you can't trust him. This is the matchup for Saquon this week. But still, I am a little hesitant on Saquon. I'm not that high on him just because, I don't trust this offense one bit. I don't trust this offense at all. Dylan or Adula at flex? I would go with Dylan. Ruckus. Ingram or Joshua Palmer? If it's full point PPR, honestly, I would go with Palmer. What about Noah Fant or Dalton Schultz? I'm definitely going Dalton Schultz. Heck no. What's heck no about? Pick 2. We got Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, or DJ Moore. DJ Moore. Oh, no. Mike Evans. I'm sorry. I thought that was somebody else. I would go Mike Evans. Oh, no. That's pick 2. So Mike Evans, DJ Moore. Freeman or Dylan? Dylan. All right. We're caught up. So we're caught up to questions over on YouTube. Real quick, if you want, if you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. Got a better chance of getting your questions answered. All you got to do is type in all you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that follow button if you're over there. If you're over on YouTube right now, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, let's get a big old W today, people. Get a W. And if you want to ensure you get your questions answered 100% of the time, type in ! membership in the YouTube chat to sign up to be a member. You can sign up to be a member to ensure you get your questions answered. You can see Ryan in chat right now. He's a member. He has a green name tag. He also has a badge next to his name. He's a member, gets questions answered. There's other people in chat that you'll see. They're members. They get their questions answered 100% of the time. All right, let's get back to it. Gallup or Julio? Julio. Higgins or Terry? Terry. Guyton or Sutton? Guyton. Have Barkley and Sony starting and Connor and Edmonds on the bench. Do I stick with the... Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really close between Connor and Barkley. But if you feel good about Barkley, fire him up. I mean, I want to feel really good about it. I can't get there with Saquon just because this team is so bad. Sony or David Montgomery? I'm going with Sony. Can I trust J-Rob? I mean, I'd be playing J-Rob, yes. Yes, sir! Jamar Chase or Sony Michelle? Jamar Chase. CH or Montgomery? Montgomery. Higgins or Terry? Higgins or Terry? I like Terry. Melvin Gordon or Cordell Patterson? Cordell Patterson. Mike Williams or Hollywood? Mike Williams. April raising the hand. I like that, April. Kamara, Renfro, Patterson, Hunt, Van Jefferson, Sony, pick 3. Full point PPR, Kamara, Sony, and I would go with, I'm going with Patterson. So Sony, or who is that? Yeah, I'm going with Sony, Kamara, Patterson. Mike Williams or Guyton? Mike Williams. 49ers or Cardinals D? Boy. I'm starting Van Jefferson. I don't feel great about either one. I would go with probably the 49ers, but I really don't feel great about either one of their defenses this week. I don't know why I was yelling. It's all good. It looks like chat's getting a little crazy, so I understand the yelling. Galladay or Mooney? Mooney. Josh Allen or Hill? Josh Allen. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Pick 2. And real quick, if you haven't already, do me a big favor, hit that subscribe button if you appreciate me helping you out, answering your questions. I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. If you're over on TikTok as well, hit that follow button. Thank you very much. Diggs or Debo? Honestly, I'm firing up Debo. Higgins or Julio? Higgins. Taysom or Dak? Dak. Cam, Wilson or Burrow? I'm going with Wilson there. I had to think about that. I was thinking of Hill. Rank my keepers, Swift or Najee? I'm going with Najee. Najee, definitely. Or you have Swift and Najee? I mean, if it was Swift and Najee, that's beautiful. If you had to pick one, I'm definitely going Najee. Missed it. Mike Williams or Jamar Chase? I'm going with Mike Williams. Terry or Connor? Terry for flex. A-Rod or Dak? I would go with, I got to double check that real quick. Who do I have higher? That's got to be really close. I want to say I have Dak. It is probably really close, though. No, I have Aaron Rodgers higher. Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago, right? Give me Aaron Rodgers. I think you missed Paul's donation earlier. Oh, I did. I'm sorry, Paul. I did. You're right. All right, Paul, I'm sorry with the $5 donation. I'm sorry, Paul. I did miss this because I was talking. Paul with the $5 donation. We got Chuba or Javonte Williams for flex today. Melvin Gordon is probable. He is, but I'm still going with Javonte Williams. Like, let's think about this game. I really think that Denver should beat Detroit today, especially with Detroit. No DeAndre Swift, no Jamaal Williams, no TJ Hawkinson. So for me, I'm going with Javonte Williams today. I still envision this being like a split with these two guys. But Javonte, both of them should honestly have pretty solid days today. So I'm going with Javonte Williams and appreciate the $5 donation. Thank you very much for reminding me about that. I was talking, totally got distracted. So thank you, Clay, for that. Thank you. Why are there only 10 likes with 90 people in here? Yeah, let's smash that like button if you're on YouTube right now. And also if you're over on TikTok. Appreciate it. They said Debo will be a spot play today to be cautious. Man, see, this is like the stuff that I hate because, you know, I buy into this stuff and then I get burned. And then I don't buy into this stuff and I get burned. And it's so frustrating sometimes with these injuries that it's just like, what do you believe? And it is so incredibly frustrating sometimes. I will say, if you have a really good play for Debo, like a top 10 play, I would probably go with them. If you don't, I'm still going to roll with Debo, though. Aiyuk or James Robinson? James Robinson for me. Thank you. Thank you, Paul. I'm sorry about that. Knox or Pitts? I'm going with Knox. Terry or DK? Terry. Cordell or Sony? Sony for me. Hopkins, Julio, or Mooney? Hopkins. Pick two. Hopkins and Julio. Thoughts on Higgins with the 49ers? CB's out. Oh, I love Higgins. I love Higgins and Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, he's really close from catching another long pass for a tutty. He was close a couple times last week. On a must-win game, could you pick one to start? Aaron Jones, Penny, or Kareem Hunt? Chris, I would go with Aaron Jones, definitely. Aaron Jones for me. Chiefs, Browns, and Broncos D on the waiver. Pick one. I'm going with the Broncos defense today. Tony Pollard is officially out. Clay is reporting. Clay from our membership program. Clay is reporting Tony Pollard is out. So, Ezekiel Elliott, safe today. Well, nobody's ever safe, but a solid play. Aiyuk, Jeff Wilson, Robinson, Mitchell, pick two. I'm going with Robinson and Sony Michelle. Is Debo a safe start? I would never say anybody's a safe start, to be honest with you. Football is incredibly difficult to predict. Guys, hit or miss. So I wouldn't say a safe start. If you have a better, like a top 10 option, I would go with that. Otherwise, yeah, I would play him. Dustin Hopkins or McManus? McManus for me, Saklan. Hubbard or Sony? Sony. Mitchell or Connor? Calling out. Or Sony Michelle or Connor? Sony Michelle. Taysom Hill or Carr? Please. I'm going with Taysom Hill. Jonathan Shees with the $2 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Jonathan. We got Sony Michelle, D-Hop, Amari Cooper. Thanks. I'm going with Sony Michelle and D-Hop. Appreciate the $2 donation. And this feels like a great time for a quick little plug here. If you're over on YouTube right now, do me a big favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Really appreciate it. And if you're over on TikTok right now, come on over to YouTube, get your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. And if you're over on YouTube, believe me, I'm trying to answer everybody's questions. But as you can see, there are some members in the chat. They get priority in chat 100% of the time. They get their questions answered. So Dylan Ortiz right there is a member. You can sign up to be a member. All you got to do is type in ! membership. If you're over on YouTube right now, ! membership to sign up to be a member. A link will pop up. Click on the link. It will take you to sign up. All right, let's get it. You game and console fam? Yes, I do. I do game and console. I never had a PC growing up, so I could never... I try to learn mouse and keyboard. I probably honestly am going to try to after the football season. I'm going to try to learn mouse and keyboard and play on PC most likely. I'm going to make the switch. Cordell or James Robb? I would go with Cordell just because he's healthier. Let's see. We got two donations here. We got Kendall. We got Chuber, Landry at flex. If it's PPR, honestly, I'm going to go with Landry today. I like Landry. We got Zach with Seahawks, 49ers, or Panthers defense. Seahawks for me, Zach. And we got Nathan. And appreciate who is the first one. Appreciate you, Kendall, with the $2 donation. And then we also have Nathan with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, Nathan. We have Taysom Hill or Justin Herbert. Also, how are we feeling about Crowder? All right, so for quarterback, I'm honestly going to go with Taysom Hill. Just the rushing upside is too good, and especially with Keenan Allen being out, I don't like Herbert as much, so I'm going to go with Taysom Hill. And then with Crowder, I want to like Crowder. It's just this is a good matchup on paper with the Saints secondary, who this season they've had some tough games, definitely some tough games where they've gotten beaten. but it's Zach Wilson and the Jets, right? And also Zach Wilson and the Jets, they can't protect the quarterback. So I want to like Jamison Crowder. He's a top 30 play at the wide receiver position for me. I would be higher than that on him. It's just, I don't like this matchup up front for this team. I think that they lose the matchup up front, regardless of them maybe being not so good on the backside. So that's my take on it. What's up, big dog? We got pick 2. We got Barkley, Jay Will, or Sony Michelle. I'm going with Barkley and Sony Michelle. Having a feeling Barkley, I'm starting to come around. I'm really hoping he does. Good morning, brother. Yo, what's up, Steven? How you doing? We need one for the flex. We got for Waller, we have Hooper, Komet. I would go with Foster Moreau there, Neil. Foster Moreau for me. And we got a Stetson Page. Yo, Stetson Page. Yo, what's up? We got becoming a member. Yo, appreciate you becoming a member. Shout out W's in chat for Stetson. We got Thunder Dave. Yo, assaulted with the $5 donation. Dude, we got Knox or Schultz, Jeff Wilson or DJ Moore. I'm going with Knox. It's just impossible to send him. I know that last week, obviously, it wasn't a very good game, but there was also, the weather was a massive factor last week. And then Jeff Wilson or DJ Moore. DJ Moore into this matchup against Atlanta, just way too hard for me to sit, so I'm going with DJ Moore. Kyle Pitts or Austin Hooper. I'm still going with Kyle Pitts. Still rolling with Kyle Pitts, and with that strip lock with the $2 donation. Appreciate you, Lock, with the $2 donation. I'm going with Kyle Pitts. Cordell or J-Rob. Dylan, I'm going with Cordell. As long as it's PPR, I want to play J-Rob, but Cordell was pretty solid last week. I know he didn't have the greatest fantasy day, but in terms of efficiency, he was really efficient last week. We got Page with the flex play. We got flex, Kirk, Dylan, Mooney, or Julio. I'm going with AJ Dillon there. I'm going with AJ Dillon. It is close between AJ Dillon and Julio, but I'm going with AJ Dillon. AJO with my starting receivers are Mike Evans, Renfro, and Mike Williams. My bench is DK, Moore, and Amari Cooper. Does this make sense? I trust Renfro more than DK right now. I mean, me personally, I would go with Moore. Is that DJ Moore? I would go with DJ Moore over Renfro personally. If you don't like DK, that's just me. But if you want to leave it as is, go for it. Just saw that McKissick is expected to be inactive today. Yes, he is. Fire up Antonio Gibson, baby. Antonio Gibson season incoming. J. Robert Monty. I'm going with Monty. Have to drop one for Moreau, though. Burrow, Gaskin, Aiyuk are my options with Wilson at quarterback. Do I just drop Burrow? I would. Yeah, I would. Do you trust Jamar? It's not that I don't trust him. I mean, I like him. I don't trust any player. I'll give my rankings and everything, but I don't trust every single player that I talk about because it's just so hit or miss sometimes. I guess I would say Cooper Kupp. I really trust Cooper Kupp. Jonathan Taylor, but a lot of these other guys just so hit or miss. But I do think that Jamar Chase has a really good shot today. A really good shot. Gibby season. Let's go, Gibby. Aiyuk or Julio from Micah. I'm going with Aiyuk. McLaurin or Lockett. I'm going with McLaurin. Amari, Knox, or Renfro from Ryan. Honestly, I'm going with Dawson Knox. Zach Pryor. We got Dak or Taysom. Dak. Yo, Swag. We got Zeke or Jacobs. Zeke for me. I'm going with Zeke. We got Sean Hines. We got pick 2. Aaron Jones, Josh Jacobs, Patterson, or Sony. I'm going with Aaron Jones and Sony Michelle. CH or J-Rob. I'm going with CH. We got Chuba, CH. Brady or Rodgers. Rodgers is great against the Bears, and Javonte Williams or Chuba. Yeah, I'm honestly going with Rodgers, and I'm going with Javonte Williams over Chuba. Chubb, Javonte, or Higgins, pick one. I'm going with T. Higgins there, Michael Gonzalez. We got goated vids, Lamar or Murray. I'm going with Murray. Bro, Aiyuk or Cook. for flex. I'm going with Brandon Cooks. Mooney or Gage? Mooney. My dog is barking. That was about the Jets QB. Oh, Hannock. Yeah, what? Somebody was asking if they should play Wilson or something. Oh, you sent that earlier. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, good luck. Good luck today for Wilson. That's why I just can't totally get behind Jamison Crowder today because the Jets suck. You know, I mean, I see them having a very tough. Once again, it's a good matchup on paper for Jamison Crowder today, but it's just I don't see the Jets really moving the ball a whole lot. But watch them do it. You know, I see OBJ being listed as a bust this week. Do you think OBJ is a bust on Monday? It's tough because I don't think that he will be because I think this game honestly has really, hopefully it doesn't disappoint. This also feels like one of those trap games that should be a really high shootout. And then they're going to get into this defensive battle, which I have a feeling that it's going to turn into that kind of game. But if it should be a shootout, and like I really don't see him being a bust. Because the other thing with the Rams too is like the Rams have such a consolidated target share within this offense where it's like 5 people that see the targets and that's it. You know, you have Higbee see some, you obviously have Cooper Kupp leading the way, Van Jefferson, Odell, and really Sony. And like that's it. That's really, I guess that's, what is that, 6 guys, 5 guys that I just named? That's it. That's all that sees it. So for me, I do think that there's a bust potential here in a game that could definitely disappoint in terms of the scoring, but I just think if it turns into a shootout, there's no way that I see him busting. You know, he's gonna be busting. Debo or DK, I would go with Debo. Unless you're worried about the injury, I do think that DK is honestly a solid start this week. I think he bounced back. Mooney or Hubbard? Mooney. Hopefully this blue emoji catches your eye. All right, Max, I got you. I've seen you saying some stuff in chat too. We got Sony Michelle, Saquon, Chubb, Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon. And why do I trust Dak when Hill is playing the Jets? I mean, it's just, for me, Dak, it's like one of those situations where you drafted Dak in the 5th round. Like, I get it that at times you got to readjust, but Dak is also Dak. And, like, this offense is one of the best offenses in the league. It's just, for me, I'm not sitting Dak this time of the year and getting cute with Taysom Hill, who Taysom Hill certainly can be a really solid starter this week, and I really do like Taysom Hill, but I'm not getting cute with that. And then pick 2, I'm going with Sony Michelle and Aaron Jones there. Rashad Penny or Ty Johnson? I'm going with Ty Johnson. Jeff Wilson or James Robinson? James Robinson. Chubb, Jacobs, Patterson, Sony. Sony and that's from Steven. I'm going with Sony and I want to say Chubb. I want to say Chubb is the next highest. Sony and, or is the one of them Jacobs? Was that it? I honestly go Jacobs. 2 workhorse backs. Give me them. Pick 3. Terry, Aiyuk, J-Rob, OBJ. I'm sitting Aiyuk out of that group, Carlos. All right, feels like a great plug time, huh? Hardman or Gage? Jonathan, I'm going with Gage. Russell Gage. And this feels like a great plug time. Once again, sorry for yelling earlier. Thank you. Did you yell earlier? I didn't even notice. Honestly. This feels like a great plug time. Once again, if you haven't already, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. If you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. You have a much better chance of getting your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. And if you're over on YouTube right now, you can sign up to be a member to ensure you get your questions answered 100% of the time. Type in ! membership to sign up to be a member. And then, like, if you type that in, there will be a link that will pop up. Click on the link. It will take you to sign up. Sign up to be a member. Also, super chats are available to just ensure you get your questions answered 100% of the time. But I am trying to answer everybody's questions. Believe me. Hey, yo, what's up, Oscar? We got Lamar Jackson or Fields. I'm going Lamar. Pick 2, Chuba Hubbard, Dillon, Sony, or Jamar. I'm going with Sony and Jamar. And Schultz or Pitts. Full point PPR. I'm going with Schultz there. And thank you, Oscar, for stopping by. Last time, Mahomes played Raiders. He threw 5 tutties. No chance he does that again, right? I don't know, Clan. He could. I'm just waiting for this Chiefs offense to fully bounce back. And maybe this week is the week that they bounce back. Why sit Patterson over Sony? So for me, Sony Michelle, I mean, you saw it last week. The dude's probably going to get like 25 touches. And I mean, just like Patterson won't get that. Like Patterson won't get that many touches. And Sony Michelle just plays on the better team. So like I'm going to go with Sony Michelle 9 times out of 10 in that situation. For a guy who's an absolute bell cow back on one of the league's best offenses, yes, please, sign me up. Top 10 back easily. Detroit plays hard, sorry as they are. They do play hard. I agree 100%. Detroit does play hard. They do play hard for Dan Campbell. Have Godwin, CD, and Debo. Do I flex one of them or Javonte? I would just go all those guys over Javonte. If you're worried about the injury at all with Debo, I mean, I don't think it's bad for Javonte, but I would just fire up Debo. It's 41 likes. Let's keep going. Let's get those likes up, baby. Is Henderson out? Henderson is out, yes. Henderson is out with COVID. Should I be nervous about James Robinson? No, I don't. I mean, the only concern is just the injury, but, getting healthier each week, I feel good about playing him today. Mooney, J-Rob, Hubbard, Russell Gage, pick one. From Campbell, I'm going with James Robb. Thomas Kammer, James Robb, or A.J. Dillon. I'm going with James Robb. Kirk, A.J. Green, or Aiyuk. I'm going with Aiyuk. Rodgers or Stafford. I got to double check that. Who do I have higher? I have Rodgers higher. I love Rodgers today. Zeke, Connor, Sony Michelle, Cordell, Patterson, pick 2. I'm going with Zeke and Sony Michelle. Way of the playa. Yo. Hillard or Chuba. I'm going with Chuba. Pick 2, please. Javonte, Kamara, or Patterson. I'm going with Kamara, and I'm going with Patterson. With Melvin Gordon playing. Diggs or Patterson? Diggs. Gronk, Renfro, or McLaurin? McLaurin. Rodgers or Stafford? Rodgers. Lamar or Allen? Pick 2. We got Metcalf, Higgins, Amari, Cooper. I'm going with pick 2, Metcalf and Higgins. Tyler, I traded Gibson, Jamar, and Javonte for Eckler. Wow, you did all that? That's a lot you gave up there, Landy. Hey, if you feel good about it, do it. Thanks, man. You're welcome. No problem. DK or Mike Williams? Mike Williams. Pick 2, CH, D-Hop, or Renfro? CH and D-Hop. If Gordon is out, would you go Javonte over those guys or Aaron Jones? Yes, I would. I would. I would absolutely, like, Javonte Williams would 100% be like an absolute borderline top 5 play this week. If Melvin Gordon was out. Absolutely. Lamar Hill, PPR. I'm going with Lamar. I know, everybody wants to start Hill today, but I'm still going with Lamar. Should I play Burrow or pick up someone to stream like Tannehill, Jimmy G, or Taysom Hill? I would go with Taysom Hill over Burrow, yes. DK or OBJ? DK. I have Hawkinson and Goddard out this week. Should I pick up Hooper or Ingram? I mean, I would go with, really, it's just a toss-up. Who's going to maybe score a touchdown? I'm going to go with Ingram. Cam or Teddy? Cam. Cam or Teddy? Teddy. I would go with Cam. Cam or Teddy? Cam. Higgins or Hollywood? Higgins. Sony Michelle, Julio, Russell Gage, or A.J. Dillon? Sony Michelle. Emmons or Jeff Wilson? Wilson. Yo, my boy. Yo, what up, Twitch? Gage, Crowder, Abdullah, or Hillard? I'm going with Crowder there. Mike Williams or Jamar Chase? I'm going with Jamar Chase. Pick one. Saquon, Moore, Lockett, CEH. Man, only one of those guys? That's tough. I have Moore the highest. I'm going with Moore. It's close between him and CEH. Renfro or McLaurin? McLaurin. Mooney or Cooper? I'm going with Cooper. Pick one, please. Julio, Guyton, or man, how do you say his name again? Igwe. That's how you say his name, right? Igwe. I could be wrong. I'm going with Julio there, though. Dan. Allen or Herbert? Allen. Debo is a start. They said if he is looking good, they will keep using him. Yeah, I feel like I still think that he's easily a top 10. If you have a, like CeeDee Lamb, I guess I would definitely go with like a guy like that over him. Just feel a little bit more confident just with the injury and everything. But, I'm not going to play like I don't know, a Mike Williams over him or anything like that. Flex, Sony, Emmanuel Sanders, or Noah Fant? Sony, definitely. Hunter. Renfro or Robinson, PPR. I'm going with Robinson. MVS, OBJ, Jeff Wilson, or Aiyuk. Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson, yes. Are Zach Moss and David Johnson worth keeping? The only reason why I would is just because I would have like running backs on my team at this time of the year. But I would say like I went and I picked up Khalil Herbert this week. I picked him up. I picked up Rashad Penny. I think that having guys like that on your team is good. Like Khalil Herbert, because we've already seen Khalil Herbert absolutely be the bell cow back. If, David Montgomery missed, that's why this time of the year, definitely one of those guys. Thoughts on Hollywood at the whole offense, Ravens offense today? I feel like this game's going to be another low-scoring game. So Hollywood he's been okay. Like, he's been pretty solid this season, honestly. But I just feel like this game is going to be a low-scoring affair, to be completely honest. Will Keenan Allen be back Thursday? Yeah, I feel like he should. If Edmonds is out, would you go Sony or Connor? I mean, if Edmonds is out, I would probably go Connor. Actually, I would probably still go Sony. Honestly, that's really close. I'd probably go Sony just because that if the Rams getting close, that Matthew Stafford's not going to run one in. They'll run it in with Sony if they're going to run. Where flip side, you had James Conner last week. I believe they got in close twice, and Kyler ran it in twice. So that's why I would lean Sony just because that won't happen. He won't get his touchdowns vultured like that. D-Hop or Evans? Evans. They're all scrubs. Who's that? Who's all scrubs? MAZ. Yo, with the $2 donation. We got Morning. Yo, what's up? We got Flex option. We got Cooks is questionable, Gallup or Mooney. I would go with Mooney there, personally. It's really close between... I do like Cooks a little bit this week, but it's a tough matchup. So is Mooney, though. But I would go with Mooney. And appreciate the $2 donation. Mark Andrews needs to do good for me today, but he did do good last time against the Browns. Yeah. I mean, there'll be guys that will definitely produce. I just feel like this game's probably going to be low scoring. Edmonds or Jeff Wilson? I'm going with Jeff Wilson. I think Edmonds is a game time decision since they haven't activated him. Yeah. I think that they're going to play him, though. I do think that they came out early in the week and said that he's expected to be back this week. Hillard, not a good start this week. I really don't like Hillard just because... Is McNichols active today? We'll know that actives and inactives pretty soon here. But if McNichols is active today, I just don't really like him that much this week. I don't really know what the role is going to be. Edmonds or Jeff Wilson? Jeff Wilson. I'm already playing Cooper, but should I play Gallup or Crowder? I would go with Crowder. CEH or Freeman? CEH. Pick two. Mixon, Saquon, CEH or Terry? I would go with Mixon and Terry. Big game for Aaron Jones. I like him this week. Yes. Oh, McNichols is out? Ooh. Ooh, okay. I do like Hillard then more. Yo, love the streams. Appreciate it, Sean. Julio Jones or OBJ? OBJ. Chubb or Patterson? Chubb. Patterson or Connor? I would go with James Conner. Gallup or Hillard? If Jeremy McNichols is out, I do like... I'll go with Jeremy or I would go with Hillard there. Gallup or Hillard? Hillard. McLaurin or Amari? McLaurin. Thoughts on Javonte this week? with Melvin Gordon looking like he's going to be back, he's probably going to go to a split, but it's a good matchup. So, I mean, I do think that he's, where do I have him ranked? He's probably within, like, borderline top 15 play, if not a 15 play. Where is he? Yeah, he's right there behind. He is at 15 exactly. Let's see. And real quick, this feels like a perfect time for a quick little plug. If you haven't already, do me a big favor. If you're on YouTube right now, do me a big favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And if you're over on TikTok, right now, come on over to YouTube. You have a better chance of getting your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. It's not as busy. No, there's actually, it's tied. It is tied. There's 67 people over there. There's 68 right now on YouTube. So pretty crazy. So come on over and get your questions answered. All right, Brady or Mahomes? I'm going with Brady. Connor or Patterson? I'm going with James Conner. I said that right? Burrow or Tannehill? I'm going with Burrow. Mahomes or Rodgers? Rodgers. Montgomery or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. Mike Williams, Aaron Jones, or T. Higgins at flex? Only one? Aaron Jones. Connor, Javonte Williams. I'm going with Javonte Williams. Hey, Tyler. Would have been here sooner, but Chase Claypool had my phone. Yo, Chase Claypool, he's a beast. What do you mean? Oh, he had your phone. I know what you're saying now. Because I thought that TikTok was pretty good. I won't lie. I did think that TikTok was pretty funny. Barkley versus DJ Moore. DJ Moore. Cooper or Moreau. Barkley, Javonte, Sony, or AJ Dillon. Thanks, man. I would go with Sony and I would go with Barkley. Sony and Barkley. Jonathan. Lions backfield, Guyton or Ty Johnson. I would just fire up Guyton. I feel like he has the highest ceiling out of all of them. Patty or Herbert? I'm going with Herbert. Or I'm sorry, I'm going with Patty. Mike Evans or Terry? I have Mike Evans higher. Donta Foreman or Gronk? Gronk. Hillard or Jeff Wilson? Jeff Wilson. Dontrell Hillard or Jeff Wilson? Jeff Wilson. With Pollard out, do I start Zeke over Terry at flex? I would, yes. Gibson, Mike Williams, New Orleans defense, or Kamara, Renfro, Washington's defense? Like what side would I rather have? Is that what you're asking? I would rather go with I'd rather go with the Kamara side. Lions backfield or Freeman? I would go with Freeman. How good of a play is Barkley this week? Listen, I really want to like Barkley. Okay, I really think that Barkley has a great opportunity here to be a really rock solid RB1. Does it happen? One would think so. Would I be surprised if he has 40 rushing yards again? No, I would not. I want to say he produces this week, but still I'm not totally sold. That's why I'm not ranking him as an RB1 this week. He's an RB2 for me. He should go out there and ball, but I'm a little skeptical. Ertz or Higbee? Ertz. Donta Foreman or Jeff Wilson? Jeff Wilson. Andrews or Kittle? Kittle. Chuba Hubbard or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. T. Higgins versus DJ Moore? DJ Moore. Yes, DJ Moore. Really close. Foreman or Hillard, please? Foreman. Van Jefferson or Hollywood Brown? Hollywood Brown. Barkley. Yo, do you feel the same way, Hannick? Or do you feel differently? I can't be all in on Barkley. I would love to be. I love the dude's talent. But just this offense is so bad. They're so bad. This team is bad. I mean, the defense honestly hasn't been playing that bad as of late. Carr or Cam? Super Cam. Renfro or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. Tyler, what did you eat today? I have not eaten a thing today. Yo, what's up, Tyler? So hyped for your live. Yo, appreciate it. Big Alec. You said you want to be called Alec. Yo, appreciate you, Alec. What did you eat today, Seclan? Thanks, Dad. Love you. Oh, thanks you. Thanks, Kenny. Love you. Can't trust them at all. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I just can't trust them. That's why, heading into the season, you can go back on my TikTok and look at that, running back by categories video I had. And I had, Barkley was my risky one. You saw it in the game against the New Orleans Saints. I don't think a whole lot of people thought he was going to do very good that game, and he rips off 2 long touchdowns. So that's what you get with him. It's 48 degrees here for me. I'm watching your stream under 2 blankets. 48 degrees and you're under 2 blankets? I'm in the basement, okay? On the basement side, where my office workspace is. Not the greatest working conditions. We're getting there, though. It's getting better, okay? But there's no carpeting, and there's just cement floor, okay? Right now, outside, I don't even know what the temperature is. It has to be, like, in the 20s or 30s. It's pretty cold outside today. But I'm just sitting here. I got my pants on. I got a little flannel. I do need slippers. But apparently, I was going to buy some slippers, but apparently my sister got me some slippers for Christmas, so I'm not going to buy them. But that's really what I do need right now. I need some slippers. How do you feel about Chase Edmonds? Should I start St. Brown instead? No, I would go with Chase Edmonds. I think that Chase Edmonds is going to play. Now, if you're like really nervous, I don't feel great about St. Brown. But if you're really nervous, I guess. But I think he's going to play. I'm out of anyone there on offense. Look at their quarterback. That is true. Tyler's my dad. Nobody else. Whoever says Tyler's their dad except me is getting timed out. Oh, my kids are going to be, fighting you on that, Clan. Greetings, yo. How's it going, Megan? How do you feel about Julio now that he's been activated? I do like Julio. But he's been out for quite some time, and to be honest with you, I mean, the biggest concern for Julio is just, can he finish a game? Can he actually finish a game? And this is a really good matchup against Jacksonville, and I would be really high on him, and I do like him. He's still like a borderline top 25 play for me this week, but just can't be totally in on him. Cardinals D, or he's much like, Saquon Barkley, in the sense that I love the talent. It's just, do we see it in the full game? It's just so hit or miss. Cardinals D or Chiefs defense, I would go with the Chiefs defense. I'm not nervous. Cook and KJ went off for me, so I feel like I can take a chance on Edmonds. Yeah, I personally, I would go with Edmonds. Zeke or Sony? Honestly, I have Sony just because. Last time we saw Zeke, that dude did not look anywhere near healthy. Now, maybe he's a lot healthier today, and, really, you won't know until you actually see him on the field and see if he's limping like he was last time. But if he is healthier today, I'd rather go with Zeke. But without really knowing for sure, I'm going to roll with my guy, Sony, that I know will probably get 20-plus touches. What's up, man? Zeke or Sony? So, Sony. Aiyuk, Cooks, or Julio? I'm going with Cooks. Uh-oh, we got our spam in here again. Kevin with the $2 donation. Abdullah or Foreman? Yo, appreciate the $2 donation. I would go with Foreman today. I think that the Titans should win today, and with that, Foreman will see a decent amount of work today and probably have a couple shots at a touchdown today. So I would go with Foreman. Reporting to you live from Aspire Sports Mentorship program. David Johnson has been placed. Wow. David Johnson has been placed on the COVID list. Big news. That is big news. And Brandon Cooks is active. That is big news. Bots are back, Tyler. Yes. As soon as Seclan talks, the bots come back. I think that Seclan might be a bot. I'm not sure, though. Pick 2. We got Hopkins, Aiyuk, or Crowder. So that means that I'll answer. Let me answer that one real quick. So Hopkins, Aiyuk, or Crowder. I would go with Hopkins and Aiyuk. So that means that with David Johnson being placed on the COVID list, that means that Rex Burkhead's probably going to have like 20 touches and probably have like 30 yards. I'm really excited for that today. I'm really excited to see that happen. Well, he might get 40, but it might be a solid 35 on 20 touches. I'm excited. Stashing Eagles defense good to, or are they good to stash? I really don't know who do they have. I don't remember who they have. Oh yeah, that's pretty solid. I think that there's better ones though. Houston needs to cut everybody. I agree. Only for this week, Burkhead's stock is up. I won't even say that much, to be honest with you. It's just like, it is so inefficient. He's so inefficient. You're just playing purely on volume and hoping he falls in the end zone. Because if he does it, it's like a solid 5 points. Steve with the $2 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Steve. We got Landry, Westbrook, Akine, or Crowder. I would go with Landry. I really do like Landry today. I think he's a really solid play. We saw last time they played Baltimore, and now there's no Marlon Humphreys. Their best cornerback is out. I forget what he did. Did he, was it a bicep or pec that he tore or something like that? I can't remember. So I would go with Westbrook, Akine. And Megan, so my full point PPR, Godwin, Mooney, or Julio? I'm going with Godwin. And boy, that's tough. Because you do have Justin Fields starting today. I'm going to go with Godwin, and I'm going to go with Julio, honestly. I'm going to go with Godwin, Julio. It's really close between Mooney and Julio, but I'm going to take my shot on Julio. If you don't like it, go with Mooney. I think it's really close, to be honest. And we got Nico with the $2.79 donation. We got Van Jefferson or Mooney in his Igwe starting. So I would go with Van Jefferson. And Igwe I don't think... So he's going to be basically the pass-catching back, and he'll probably see like a handful of carries for this team. I do think that he would be the preferred option that I would want to start over Jamar Jefferson. Julio's officially active. Let's get it, boys. Eagles defense is predicted how good they run the ball, and they should hopefully run the ball. News, Debo is leaning towards playing today for Aiyuk fantasy managers. Burkhead stock up from 10 yards to 20. Yes, basically that's it. And we got a $5 donation from Ryan. Yo, what's up, Ryan? We got pick 3. We got Cooper, Hunt, Jeff Wilson, Darnell Mooney. I would go with Cooper, Hunt, Jeff Wilson. I would say Darnell Mooney, and appreciate the $5 donation. Thank you very much. And we got Zlat with the $2 donation. Who do I start? Godwin, Abukwe, Burkhead, Jeff Wilson. For me, Jeff Wilson. Definitely Jeff Wilson. Just because we saw it last time with Jeff Wilson. Did he have the greatest fantasy day? No, we did not. When Elijah Mitchell was out, but it wasn't very efficient. But if you watch the game, I was watching Red Zone, and literally wide open in the end zone. Wide open. Jimmy G just had to loft the ball there. Jimmy G blasted into like the second deck of the fans. He wasn't even like being pressured, just fucking launches the ball out in outer space. It was horrible. Just missed him by a mile. It was god awful. So Wilson should be a really solid play today. Tyler, what TV do you have, and do you have it mounted? I just got a TV, and I'm going to be mounting it today. Honestly, I don't have a very good TV. It's like a Samsung. It's older. Literally, and this is why. Because my son, over the past like 3 months, has broken 3 TVs because he throws shit, and he'll hit it. The other day, hit a marble. Fucking, the whole TV is just done. Toast. Another day, try to get behind something to hide. He was playing around. TV falls on the ground, hits the corner of something, spiderweb throughout the whole thing. And then another one, it was my fault. I put it down low because he was sick, and then I forgot to put it back. And he was playing, it knocked over as well. You know, done. Dunzo. So that's why I don't have good TVs. 3 TVs down the drain. So when you have kids, that's why you really don't want nice shit, because a lot of the time the kids are going to mess it up. All right. Don't know if this is just me, but I wait to see if Julio see his workload. I honestly think Julio is going to go out there and he's going to see it. How high do you have Sony Michelle this rank? I think he's RB 8 or 7. He's like a easily top 10. He's 8. He's 8 right now. I took a wild 6-team teaser. We got Raiders plus 22.5, solid. Washington 19.5, ooh. Lions 24.5. Bills 16. I mean, I would say that hits. I feel like if that doesn't hit, that's just super unlucky. The only one that I would be a little nervous on is honestly the Lions. The Lions could get absolutely destroyed today. The Lions could get destroyed. But that's it. That's the only thing I would be a little nervous about. We got Casey with the $2 donation as well. Would you put Westbrook or Julio over Jerry Jeudy? No, I would not. I would go with Jerry Jeudy personally, Casey. Where's Eckler in your rankings? Is he 1 with JT out? No, I have Alvin Kamara as 1. Austin Eckler is 2. Let's see, Hollywood or Mike Williams? I would go with Mike Williams there. Aiyuk or Van Jefferson? Aiyuk or Van Jefferson? I would go with Aiyuk. McKissick is inactive. Yes, McKissick is inactive, not playing today. All right, if you're over on TikTok, I'm going to reboot the stream. Fant or Moreau? Foster Moreau. Taysom Hill or Tom Brady? Definitely Tom. I mean, watch Taysom Hill go out there and score more points, but yeah. Julio or Van Jefferson? I'm going to go with Julio, Sony Michelle or Saquon, Sony Michelle. Hearing news, Chubb and Hunt could be on the field at the same time today. Yo, let's get it. L rankings, Eckler is always 1, even with JT. No way. No way. Hollywood or Amari? Hollywood. Hunter Renfrow or Sony Michelle? Hunter Renfrow. All right, let's get this back up and going over on TikTok. Give it a minute here and then get the TikTok going. Brandon Cooks or Mike Williams? Mike Williams. Hey, Tyler. Javonte Williams or Chubb? Chubb for me. OBJ over Jefferson. I go OBJ. Pick 2. OBJ, Jerry Jeudy or Gage. OBJ and Jerry Jeudy. Renfrow or Michelle? Sony Michelle. They won't. Who's that? The Browns playing both of them at the same time. Chubb or Zeke? Zeke. And Julio or Mooney if Debo isn't 100%. I'm going with Julio. It's really close. It's really close between Julio and Mooney. All right, let's go live over on TikTok again. Foster Moreau or Fant? Foster Moreau. Detroit don't really get blown out. They play really hard. I agree with that, but they're playing in a tough environment. I do think that if there's one place that's probably the hardest, you probably have Seattle that's right there, but Denver's probably the toughest place to play just because of the altitude. So you have Denver coming off of a bye week. No, they didn't come off a bye week, right? They played last week. They have a bye. They had a bye earlier, right? They played last week. They played Kansas City, right? That was last week? I can't remember. Jeez. Wow, these weeks are just melding into each other. But Detroit is also without TJ Hawkinson, without DeAndre Swift, without Jamaal Williams. I just feel like this team is they're down bad. And Zlat with another $2 donation. We got Cortland Sutton or Russell Gage. Let me double check my rankings real quick. Cortland Sutton or Russell Gage. I have, where is Russell Gage at? There's Sutton. And I have Russell Gage. I have Russell Gage honestly higher. Russell Gage, I just moved them up one spot too. I'm moving them over Christian Kirk. So Russell Gage. Let's see. That is and thoughts on Russell Wilson this week. I like Russ. It's a really good matchup. So, I think this is a good spot for Russ. They got something going last week. It was better than weeks prior. Shaking off that rust a little bit more. This week against Houston, really, he should have a solid game. Julio have not given anything all year. He's not. But I will say this. Jacksonville getting absolutely torched by opposing wide receivers. You know, no A.J. Brown. Julio coming back. Healthy. This should be a good spot for Julio. It really should be. I think Denver will play as hard as they can to win and honor. That's true too, Megan. That is very true. I did not think of that. You know, Denver will go out there today and they're probably going to have like a something for Demaryius Thomas. I imagine. I'd imagine they have something for Demaryius Thomas. So that is true. They're probably going to go out there and beat up on Detroit. So Detroit 19.5. I'm going to be thinking about that all day long. I believe that's what it was, right, Alec? That was you that had that, right? I can't remember who had that. Nico Martin with the $2 donation, $2.79 donation. Jeff Wilson or Foreman? I'm going to go with Jeff Wilson just because I know he's going to be the bell cow back for the offense. And a decent matchup against Cincinnati, so Jeff Wilson for me. DK or Lockett? Playing DK, so please be Lockett. I'm going to say DK. It's close. It is close between both those guys. Russell Wilson or Burrow? I like Burrow today. Mooney or Van Jefferson? Mooney. R.I.P. DT. Yes, R.I.P. DT. Igwe, Bukwe, Hillard, or Hasty? Hillard for me. What can we expect from A.J. Dillon today? So I expect, and this is kind of what I expected all season long, just him to be really involved in the rushing game. And then Aaron Jones, you know, we'll get his. We'll probably have like 10 carries, you know, maybe a couple more, and then really be the guy in the receiving game. So A.J. Dillon, you should probably see like 10, 15 touches from him today. And probably a crack or two at the end zone. And depending on how bad they beat up on Chicago, possibly even more. Russ been overcooked. I think Russ really wants to go to Pittsburgh. I think that's the biggest thing. Russ wants to go to Pittsburgh, baby. He's trying to play his way out so this team trades him to Pittsburgh. Let's get it, Pittsburgh Steelers. Jeff Wilson or Brady Cooks? Jeff Wilson. Boyd or Guyton? I would just go with Guyton. I just feel like there's more of a ceiling there with Guyton than with Boyd. Boyd is definitely more of the safer pick, though. If you want to be safe, Boyd is a safer pick today against San Francisco. The San Francisco secondary isn't that great. I know that they've been decent this year, but honestly, they're without a couple players there. So I'd go with Boyd. For a safer pick, I think that Guyton has a higher upside, though. Plus 24.5. Okay. 24.5 feels good, though. If they lose by 24.5, that's a lot of points. They shouldn't. They should not lose by more than 24.5. I do think by 20, though. I think they're probably going to lose. I'd say, like, I do think that they play hard, but I just think in the second half, Denver's going to be a little bit too much for them. Yeah. Mooney or Julio? Okay, this is one that I've been going back and forth all day on. This seems like a very popular question. I'm going with Julio. I did have Mooney ranked higher, but it's just one of those things where I'm getting this vibe from Julio. And usually, I'm not going to lie, when I change this stuff last minute and start to react towards my gut and not trust the process, these things don't always turn out that well. I won't lie to you. But it's just, I'm looking at the situation for Julio. And with Julio, it's just, it's Jacksonville. Jacksonville's been giving up a decent amount of points to the wide receiver position. There's no A.J. Brown. Julio's coming back. You have Titans right now. They need to win. Really, they're in a rough spot right now. They have a tougher schedule coming up. Not really that tough. But they're in a tough spot where they need to keep winning to get into the playoffs. They have a really good shot here, but you also have Indianapolis right now breathing down your necks. I just feel like Julio has a classic Julio game. I like Julio. Carr or Kyler? Kyler. And just on the flip side, you have, which, let's see real quick. I want to see what they're giving up right now, which I think that they're honestly, what fantasy points against. So who are we looking at? We're looking at Jacksonville. Yeah. Top 10 in terms of points at the wide receiver position. And then we have where are they at? Green Bay Packers. So they're in the middle of the pack, which isn't bad. But I just don't trust the Bears. Do you trust the Bears to be any good with Justin Fields out there? Ugh. Carr Kyler from Nico with the $2.79. I'm going to go with Kyler and appreciate the $2.79. Once again, with Kyler, it's just, attempts 15 passing attempts last week, and he's quarterback 1 of the week. Like, that's just what you get with Kyler. Like, stupid upside. We got a $2 donation from Kevin. We got Foreman or Rex and Knox or Gronk. I'm going with Foreman over Rex, and I'm going to go with Gronk. It is close between him and Knox, but you just can't sit Gronk. Like, the dude's a touchdown machine, even, like, every game he plays, just touchdown machine. I'm okay if they lose by 21-24. Anything over is just ridiculous. Yeah, I think that if you lose by anything more than 24 is just crazy. They definitely should be right in that 24 range, I would say, 100%. AJ Dillon or Freeman? Freeman. Or I would go with AJ Dillon. Should I start Oakham? Is that the tight end from or Igwe Beekwe? Jeez. I don't know how to say his name either. I know how to say Igwe Beekwe. I think that's how you say his name, or the other guy. I would go with Igwe Beekwe just because he's gonna be this team's lead passing back in a game that they should have to throw the ball a lot, and also on a team that they throw the ball to the running backs a lot. Don Hendrickson with the $2 donation. We got Gallup or Julio. Listen, I'm going with Julio, baby. There's a couple guys that this day is definitely relying on. This day is riding on for me, where if they don't turn out that well, it's not going to be that great of a week for me in terms of advice. But very big on Sony Michelle today. I would say not very big on Jeff Wilson, but I think he's definitely a top 20 play this week. So Jeff Wilson. And then the other guy for me is Julio. So hopefully these guys hit. I do feel good about them. I have all my players at 4 except Mark Andrews. So do I only watch the Ravens or watch Red Zone? I would watch Red Zone. I'd watch Red Zone. Always trust the process. I know. But I'm just feeling this. I get this feeling about Julio today. I really like Julio today. Not really like him, but like him over some of these other guys. Now, Buddy, the Bears on hibernation. Right. They are on. They should just hibernate. I definitely think that basically since he got franchise tag, Allen Robinson has been in hibernation. Blake Morrison with the $2 donation. We got Aiyuk or Julio. Once again, I'm going with Julio, baby. Give me Julio. So say if Justin Jefferson did catch all the catchable TDs, how many fantasy points could you have seen out of him? If Justin Jefferson was, got what he was probably expected to get in that Thursday night game, honestly, he could easily have like 30 plus points. There was a lot left on that table. I mean, just think about it. Like the first quarter, he had like 16 points in the first quarter. I really think he should have ended up with like 30 plus points. Easily. Hey, Tyler, I needed that last TD from Muth. I know, Muth. Oh, man. Listen, as a Steelers fan, I hate to say it, but Moose should have caught that. Definitely, it was a really tough catch. And like I saw Shannon Sharp talk about it. I think that Shannon Sharp is an idiot on the show most of the time. But obviously, when it comes to football and playing the game of football, he knows. And like he said that, Moose should have definitely brought the ball in quicker. He didn't think he said that he didn't think Harrison was going to be there that fast, but that's also why Harrison's one of the best safeties in the league. So he said that Moose definitely should have brought that ball in quicker than what he did, and he had a really good shot. I mean, Big Ben could not have thrown a better football than that. That was beautiful. Right on the money, between 3 defenders, right there, hitting him right where it needed to be, but it is what it is. I dropped Wilson and running with Chuba. Need to win this week. Good luck, brother. Red zone sometimes make me sick watching the players I'm playing against. That is true. It's a love-hate relationship there. Julian, who has the higher chance of scoring a ton of points? I got to win this week. Outscore a guy by 8. Had Najee and Dalvin. Do I go with Jeff Wilson or Zeke? I would go Zeke, especially with no Tony Pollard. Zeke for me. I win. I'm in, baby. I need a victory. Let's go. Victory Sunday. Let's get it. Elijah with the $2 donation. Pick 2. Igwe, Beekwe, Dylan, Foreman, Wilson. I would go with Dylan and Wilson. Elijah, and appreciate the $2 donation. Thank you very much. All right, we caught up in terms of donations and members chat. So time for a quick plug and answering some questions. If you're over on YouTube, do me a big favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, really appreciate it. And if you're over on TikTok right now, that's my dog's barking. If you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. You have a better chance of getting your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. Jeff Wilson or Melvin Gordon? Jeff Wilson. Jamar Jefferson or Melvin Gordon? Melvin Gordon. Also, second question, pick one to sit between Julio, Chase, and Metcalf. Julio there. I would say Julio. I think Muth had it, but he got hit perfectly where he had it, but it got knocked out. Really can't blame him, but I think it was catchable. Beautiful throw by Big Ben. It was just a, yeah, and that was also the thing. It was a really good play. It was absolutely a big play, but I hate to say it. I mean, really, you look at it, you get paid to make those kind of plays by Harrison, but you also get paid to make those kind of catches by Pat Freiermuth. But he's also a rookie. I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming the first half. The first half was terrible on, the whole team. Terrible. It's also, yes, it is also the switching hour. Oh, it's not the switching hour yet. Almost the switching hour. Well, we'll get it here in a couple minutes. He couldn't do anything more than the safety punch the ball. It was a great play. It was. But he could have also caught the ball. Listen, if that was AB, no way AB's dropping that. AB was not dropping that ball. Julio or Gallup? I would go with Julio. Knox or Pitts? Knox. Hillard or James Robinson? James Robinson. Mixon, Godwin, CD, or Fournette? I'm going with Mixon, CD, and Fournette. Lamar or Josh Allen, which quarterback? I would go with Josh Allen this week. Knox or Pitts? Knox. Higbee or Pitts? Pitts. Big Ben did the best he could in the second half. Claypool didn't have to waste 11 seconds. Yes, Claypool was a big idiot, but I also will say this. If you go back and actually watch it, the ball was punched out of his hands by, who was the safety? Or who was the linebacker? The heck is his name? Kendricks, right? I believe it was Kendricks that punched it out. Kendricks actually slapped the ball out of his hands, which actually is a delay of game, and it should have been a penalty, and the clock is stopped. Claypool was also an idiot, not taken away from Claypool. Definitely a dummy for doing that, but the ball was punched out of his hands. If you go back and watch it by Kendricks, he punched the ball out. So by rule, that is a penalty. So yes, Heath Miller makes a catch. He did. 3 defenders. There were 3 defenders right there. Kendricks, yes, he punched the ball out. Sony Michelle, but I'm not blaming that. The Steelers should never have been in that situation. Sony Michelle or Barkley, and also he still shouldn't have celebrated. He just should have ran, had the ball in his hands, ran it to the referee, gave the ball to the referee. So stupid on his play. Still, Sony Michelle or Barkley, I'm going with Sony Michelle. Pollard or Hillard, I don't think Pollard's playing, so Hillard. How do you feel about DK? I think that this is a good spot to bounce back. I mean, could they obviously continue to just be very average? Certainly, but I think that, he should be solid today. On a fantasy note, Claypool looks like he finally showed up. Claypool had a lot of stupid plays in that game, but he also had some really nice catches. Like, that's just been the thing with Claypool this year is those 50-50 balls. Sometimes he catches them, sometimes he doesn't. This past week, he caught him, and he looked really good. It was a safety. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the no, unless you're talking about, we might be talking about, like, it was for Freiermuth, Harrison Smith punched the ball out. But I thought that Kendricks punched the ball out when after Claypool celebrated, and he was running over, and then Trey Turner's like, yo, what the hell are you doing? And he was going to give the ball to the ref. You could see, I'm pretty sure it's Kendricks, come by, and he swats the ball out of Claypool's hands. He swats the ball out, and the ball goes flying, and then they have to run and, catch up to they have to run, get the ball. Still, not taking light. Claypool still was a big dummy, and he should just hold on to the ball, caught the ball, ran the ball over where the spot would have been, put the ball down on the ground, and then run back out to get back on the line. Still stupid. Stupid. Sony Michelle, Javonte. I would go with Sony Michelle. McLaurin or take a chance on Debo? I would probably, honestly, I really think that I would just go with. So tough. I would just go with Debo. I do like McLaurin a lot this week, though. I do like McLaurin. Hill or Carr? I'm going with Hill. Is it fine to start Dillon and Jones? Yeah, I think it's solid. Ty, I know this will make you bad, but Deontay can get some blame for the second TD drop. No, he definitely should have caught it. He definitely should have caught that. Luckily, they scored, but he should have caught it. Absolutely. Gage, NWI, or A-Rob? I would go with Gage. Chuba Hubbard or Hunt? Javonte or James Robinson? James Robinson. Or no, I'm going with James Robinson. Chubb or Javonte Williams? Chubb. Keenan Cole or Bateman? I would go with Bateman. Saquon or J-Rob? Saquon. Ozai. Should I drop Bucks defense and pick up Titans defense? Shanna, yes, I would. I would play the Titans defense today. AJ Dillon or Jeff Wilson? I would go Jeff Wilson, honestly. Chris Godwin or CeeDee Lamb? CeeDee Lamb. Also, now it is official. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. That means it is officially the switching hour where wins become losses. It is the switching hour. So get your questions in. And if you haven't already, if you're on TikTok, come on over to YouTube. It's a switching hour, baby. Get those questions answered. And if you're over on TikTok, smash that like button because it's a little catchy, the switching hour. And if you don't know what that really means, well, you should watch the NFL Red Zone. What are you doing on Sundays? Watching your favorite team? No. You get two TVs. Your favorite team goes on that TV, NFL Red Zone on that TV. That's what you do. You do it up big. And if you're really fancy, how I was last year, I was in a different spot, a different part of my house. I had a mounted TV, and then I had 3 computer monitors. Games on each TV, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, baby. So, this is switching hour. Let's get those questions answered. Come on over to YouTube. Get your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile. Go to my link tree. The link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. Profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over. If you're over on YouTube, you want your questions answered 100% of the time. I will try to answer everybody's questions. Believe me, I try my best. But there's just a lot of questions that come through. You want your questions answered, consider signing up to be a member. It's as low as $2.99. You sign up to be a member, you get your questions answered 100% of the time, guaranteed. Ask all my members. They will vouch for me right now in chat that I answer their questions 100% of the time. All you got to do is type in !membership to sign up to be a member. It'll pop up a link. !membership, sign up to be a member. All right, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. It's the switching hour. Got to go back up because I know I missed some questions up here from the members. Who's having a better week, James Robinson or Carlos Hyde? James Robinson, for sure. Aiyuk, OBJ, or Julio? One of them, I'm going with Aiyuk. Or no, I'm going with OBJ. Cooper, Aiyuk, I'm stressing right now. I'm honestly going with Amari Cooper. I would go with Amari Cooper. Let's get it. It's time to turn those dubs into L's, boys. Let's get it. It is. Do you see Pitts has a good game today, or is it all BS that people are posting on TikTok? People are saying expect a huge game out of Pitts. I think he's going to be okay. I mean, I've been saying that for weeks now. And watch. One of these times is finally going to hit where he's actually okay. Cooper, Aiyuk, Cooper. Vouch, yes. Don't laugh, but I'm in a rough spot for my RB2 deep league. Hillard, Breida, Abdullah. I would go with Hillard today. All right, so let's get some of these questions answered. AJ Dillon or Chuba? AJ Dillon. Aaron Jones or Marquise Brown? Aaron Jones. Taysom Hill or Cam Newton? Taysom Hill. Choose one. We got Javonte, Chubb, Patterson, Montgomery. Also Dak or Taysom. I would go with Dak. And choose one out of those guys. I would go with Montgomery. Pick one for flex, one for RB. We got Hollywood Brown, Chuba, and Saquon. Saquon and Hollywood Brown. Stuck between Saquon, Sterling Shepard, Cooks, or Russell Gage. Saquon. Full prediction of the day. Jets upset Saints and Taysom Hill gets benched. Whoa. That's a lot to process. So Taysom Hill gets benched for Trevor Siemian. Trevor Siemian beats the Saints. Or beats the... okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought something else. Okay, now that I could see that. Pitts has been trashed this whole season except the Jets and Dolphins game. It has not been very good. I agree. MK, 100%. Absolutely. Vouching. It sucks that J-Rob will have a good or bad week depending on how Urban Meyer feels. And apparently tensions are high as the reports are coming out. You could see Urban Meyer fired this offseason. Just sometimes, that's why it's hard, because college is just not the pros. Okay, you can't treat pro players and pro coaching staff the way that you might treat college. It's just not the same. Best fantasy channel on YouTube, all facts. Yo, much love. Appreciate that. All right, Higgins or Julio? Higgins. Sony Michelle, James Robinson, or Montgomery from It's Stakes. Sony Michelle and Montgomery. You got Urban Warrior. We got Javonte Williams or Javonte Williams. Michael with Julio Jones, Van Jefferson, or Brandon Cooks. I'm going with Julio. Jay Troy, Mooney, Cooks, or Julio, wide receiver 2. Julio, baby. Give me it. Lamar Rodgers from Always Dan. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers, baby. I own you. Jamar Jefferson or Guyton for flex. Guyton. Safest floor, Chubb, Javonte, or T. Safest, honestly, I really love T. Higgins today. San Francisco, I think he's going to have a really solid day against San Francisco today. Wilson or Taysom. Hillard or Mooney. Aaron Jones or McLaurin? Aaron Jones. Casey Barber with the $2 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Casey. We got Cam or Russ. I'm going with Russ. All right, I'm going with Russ. I do like Cam today. I really do like Cam as well, though. Higgins or Aiyuk, non-PPR. I'm going with Higgins. Breaking, Debo is a full go. Fire up Debo. If he's a full go, I'm going with him. Halo or COD? Honestly, neither. Apex Legends, baby. Apex. Hi. Yo, what's up, Iron? How you doing? Would you start Jeff Wilson, Hillard, Shepard, Guyton, Penny, or Nick Westbrook? Honestly, I would go with Jeff Wilson. He just, for me, it's the safest amount of work that I know I'm going to get from somebody. What's up, boys? Yo, what's up, Biggie Mo? Biggie Mo coming in the chat. Seattle running back or Detroit? I got all 4. I had to play one. Was thinking Penny just because Carroll said big part today game. Did he really? Did he say that about Rashad Penny? Let's see. Rashad, I gotta double check this. Rashad Penny. Yeah, I mean, your boy likes Rashad Penny. Should have a big game. Oh, man. Do you think so? Honestly, the guy that I would say would be Igukwe Bukwe. Just because if it's PPR, like I feel good about him, seeing a decent amount of work now. Does it lead to fantasy points? Hopefully. But Igukwe Bukwe should see a decent amount of work in terms of snaps and everything. But if you want to go with Rashad Penny, your boy likes Rashad Penny. I hope he gets it done today. Let's see. Yeah, Tyler, he has to learn how to deal with the NFL structure as a pro player. We don't like to be talked down to. Yeah, like he needs to learn this kind of stuff. As a former player, we don't like to be talked. A former player, huh? A former player? Who'd you play for? Wait, what? Football player? Bruh. Wait, whoa. For the Chargers? Wait, is this real life? Is this real? Are you really the guy? Are you really the guy that used to play for him back in the day? You serious? Is this for real? Are you messing with me? You messing with me? All right, let's get back to chat real quick. Where was I at? Dark Lion, Mooney or Van Jefferson? I'm going with Van Jefferson, just the better offense. It's so close. Like, these are such a group of guys that are just like lumped together in this big tier for me. Like, lower end, our wide receiver 2, higher end, like mid wide receiver 3s, and like this area of guys. Van Jefferson, like Mooney, it's just I would go Van Jefferson just because the better offense. Landy, hey Tyler, my lineup is stacked. Murray, Kyler, Kamara, Devontae, CD, Kittle, Godwin, Carlson, Saint Steve. Thank you for making this possible. You're welcome, Landy. I appreciate you. Should I wait out for Edmonds or play Foreman? I think it's pretty close. Honestly, I don't feel bad about Foreman. I really don't. Tyler, are we still them boys? Them boys gonna lose today. No, I like them boys today. Honestly, I do. I think Cowboys win today. Javonte Williams or Patterson? I would go with Patterson. Really close. Yeah, I played for the Chargers. Wait, is this real life? Look me up. No, I know who you are. But I thought that this was just kind of like a kind of like an account that maybe liked the guy or something like that. You played for the Chargers, yeah. So this is really you? I mean, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't know if it was just like a fan account or something like that. But hey, look at that. Yo, chat. Look at that. We got a pro player in chat right now. We got an actual NFL real life player in chat. And I feel like this is real life because I mean he's a member on my channel. So why not, you know? Why would somebody lie about that? All right, real quick. Oh my freaking volume's not up. All right, well then we'll have to get you on the stream sometime. This is crazy. All right, so yeah, I gotta focus here. All right, I gotta focus here. This is pretty cool. All right, so thanks. I don't know if I should drop one of these defenses in Dynasty, Cowboys, Cardinals, Steelers, and pick up Jaquan Hardy. I have a feeling on him, or drop Westbrook or guy. Yeah, like, okay, well, Iron, it depends on like the Dynasty, because like for me, defenses, a lot of teams will take the defenses in Dynasty, like the better defenses, and there's really not many defenses to come by in Dynasty, and you have a massive bench. So I'm totally fine with having like 3 defenses, especially those defenses, like the Cowboys defense, looking pretty young right now. Steelers defense, they have a lot of potential going forward as well. We know what they're capable of. TJ Watt, Minka, probably going to pay Minka, I'd imagine. You have other guys on the defense. You have Killer Witherspoon. He looked pretty good last week. I gotta say, Killer Witherspoon, maybe they end up signing to a long-term deal. You don't know. But you got some guys on the defense side of the ball, and then also the Cardinals are just playing really well. So personally, I would drop like Westbrook and pick if you have a feeling about him. But I honestly would leave bench. Jeff Wilson or Patterson, or no, Javonte Williams or Patterson. I really do want to say Javonte Williams, but also with Patterson, it's just like I know last week wasn't a great fantasy week, but he was really efficient against a really tough defense. I mean, for me, it's just so hard. Casey Baker, or Babber. I keep calling you Baker. Jeez. Casey, we got a $5 donation. We got pick 4. We got Jeff Wilson, Sony, Chuba, Devontae Foreman. Man, pick 4. Okay, so definitely Sony for me. Jeff Wilson as it looks. Chuba, Devontae Foreman. I would go with Foreman, and I would go with Chuba. So Jeff Wilson, Sony, Foreman, Chuba. There, and appreciate the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Casey. Got drafted in 2023. Urban Meyer is finger deep in everyone's business these days. Former NFL player. Hannick, do you say Hannick? Is that how you say it? is it Millard or Milligan? Milligan, is that how you say your name? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I love fantasy football. Let's get it, baby. This is my real name. If it's really you may Venmo. I love fantasy football. And 0.5 Megan and 0.5 PPR League. Played Mattison. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I know I definitely told you to play Mattison. I know that some of these options that you had weren't great. Like, I thought Mattison would definitely be a little bit more involved than what he was. And okay, here's where I think the Vikings, and I'm going to say this real quick, and I don't want to talk about the game a whole lot. But in the second half, what the hell were the Vikings doing? Like, you're running for 10-yard a clip. Like, why aren't you running the football and you're letting Kirk Cousins pass the football? Like, did you not see the first half? Like, sure, you may get stopped on first down for a no yard, something like that. But I'm sure you run it 2 more times, you're probably going to get like a 20-yard carry, okay? Just keep running it. And that's why I was super surprised that they didn't just do that the entire game. Mattison should have had a decent game. Thursday, due to limited bench options, Deontay hit his mark. Muth got his points and projected. Jefferson got 13. Have Murray, Amari, Chubb, Patterson plus LA Chargers looks good. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, with Murray, Chubb, I think Chubb is going to be a decent play today, and I like Patterson. I think that you should be okay. Hey, Tyler, should I start Rex, Ty Johnson, or Jeff Wilson in PPR? For me, Jeff Wilson. Hey, that's why I like the channel. Member or not, you answer all the questions. What's your ID? I will inbox you. I think my IG is just the same as, unless you're talking to somebody else. But mine is Aspire Sports Show. It's down in the description. I think there might be an underscore at the very end, but it's down in the description. And we got Garrett with a $2 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Garrett. And thank you, Minnick or Hannick for becoming a member as well. Appreciate that. That's awesome. I can tell my wife and my family I got a former NFL player signed up to be a member. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Garrett, we got a $2 donation. We got Lockett or OBJ in the flex, Knox or Moreau. I'm going with Lockett, and I'm going with Knox. I know Knox was disappointing last week. So is Moreau. I actually do like both of them to bounce back this week. But Knox, I mean, I just can't sit him. And Lockett, OBJ, I just think this Seattle's offense is way too talented to not keep things going. So, especially against Houston, I mean, come on. They should be good this week. And if they not, gosh, they're terrible. Dang, Tyler, with the NFL players as members, you officially made it. I did. I made it, baby. I officially made it. Patterson all day. Let's get it. We got Catastrophe with the $2 donation. We got Star 3. We got Chubb, Gibson, Montgomery, Mitchell. Sony Michelle, I'm sorry. For me, honestly, I'd hate to say it, but I'm going to say Chubb just because I love Chubb, but it's just, he's not the true workhorse back. All right, Gibson with no J.D. McKissick. We've already seen Montgomery. He's a bell cow, and we've already seen Mitchell with Sony Michelle without Darrell Henderson. Absolute bell cow. So yeah, Jeff Wilson or Hillard. I'm going with Jeff Wilson. The biggest. Those are the biggest holes I've ever seen. Yes, they were massive. Oh, the Steelers defense was atrocious in that first half. The second half they didn't play too bad, and I also got to say, Taco Charlton played pretty well in the second half. I thought he had some good stuff. The defensive line wasn't as bad. And you saw it. Tomlin benched Devin Bush, benched Joe Schobert. Changes needed to happen. We'll see how they respond this week. The Vikings can't be a real team. They're NFL team. They make every game close so people will watch. Yo, that's Vegas. Call it in. We need this game to be close. They can't cover the spread. Okay, I got you. I'll hit you up. Let's get it. Yo, Casey becoming an all-pro member. Yo, all-pro. If you're all-pro, get in the Discord. Type in exclamation Discord. Anybody can get into the Discord, but all my pros, if you're an all-pro. Oh, shoot. That's exclamation point. Type in exclamation point Discord in chat, in the YouTube chat. It'll pop up the Discord channel. Go to the Discord channel. Say, hey, Tyler. Casey from YouTube. Sign up to be an all-pro. I'll get you in the all-pro because you do get my rankings when you're an all-pro. So, W's in chat for Casey for becoming an all-pro. That's what I'm talking about. And real quick, I guess this is a great time for a quick little plug. as we get back to the witching hour, okay? We got to get some of these questions answered. If you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, get your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree would take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. And if you're over on YouTube, hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you want to get your questions answered 100% of the time, sign up to be a member. It's low as $2.99. All you got to do is type in !membership to sign up to be a member today. !membership to guarantee you get your questions answered 100% of the time. All right, let's get it. Let's see. As my voice cracks. Casey. Okay, we got that. Let's see. W's in chat. Foreman, Chuba, or Josh Jacobs, non-PPR. Casey, I'm going with Josh Jacobs. Got a 5-way parlay. Am I hitting? What is it? What's the parlay? Let's see it, Julian. Chuba, Julio, OBJ, Jeff Wilson, or Cooks at flex. I'm going with Jeff Wilson. Full point PPR is Stafford, Eckler, Chubb, Godwin, Julio, Kittle, Connor, LA Chargers, Carlson, my opponent, Burrow, CH, McLaurin, Higgins. Ooh, Megan, I won't lie. That team is pretty good. How do things look for me? I mean, I definitely like your team as well. I think it's going to be a really close game because I won't lie. I really like Higgins this week. I really like CEH. I really like McLaurin. It's going to be close. I hate to say it. It is going to be close, but I definitely think I really like your team, and I think that it's a really solid starting lineup as well. It's definitely going to be close. I think that you can win. I definitely think you can win. Let's see. We got Washington football team +5, Broncos money line, Tampa Bay money line, New Orleans -5, and Browns -2.5. Washington football team +5. Cowboys win by 7. No, I think +5 is decent. I think that's okay. Tampa Bay money line, yeah, I think they win. Only one I am a little nervous about is, I'm not going to lie to you, Washington +5. I do think that Washington wins, though. I think the Cowboys win, but I think it's going to be by like a field goal, so that's okay. That's probably the one that I'd be sweating. You should start an OnlyFans. Well, I have Patreon. I have a Patreon. I'm going to be doing a lot of different things here. To be completely honest with you, I'm going to be changing a lot of things up after the season's over. Hey, Tyler, please pick one. We got Landry, Emmanuel Sanders, AJ Green, or Marvin Jones. I'm going with Landry. And we got Landon with the $5 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Landon. We got Jeff Wilson, Kyle Pitts, or Chase Edmonds. Flex, full point PPR. I'm going with Jeff Wilson just because we saw with Jeff Wilson, he is the bell cow back, and I'll always start a bell cow running back in an offense that likes to run the football like San Fran does. I know that when, in the past, when I told you to start, when I, was big on Jeff Wilson, he didn't score, but once again, was wide open for a touchdown. Also, was his second game back from his injury, being out basically the whole season. So I'm going with Jeff Wilson. Appreciate the $5 donation as well. Thank you very much. Washington football team has me scared. They've been playing pretty well, though. I will say they've been playing pretty well. But Dallas is one of those teams where, man, they get hot, baby. Oof, that offense is unstoppable. Is Higgins still on cue? I think he should be good to go, right? Higgins, he's officially. Is he officially active? I believe he's officially active, right? Higgins is. Wilson or Chuba? Jeff Wilson, I would go Jeff Wilson. I started following you and left a message. All right, I'll check it after the stream for sure. Thanks, my guy. I'll check it out. Thank you very much. I'm projected to win. If I do, and the guy I'm tied with for first place in my division loses, I get a bye in the playoffs. No pressure. But do you still like Julio over Mooney? All right. Megan, let me double check this, okay? Let me double check this. And let me look at this real quick. I need to look at this. All right. All right. Is this full point PPR, Megan? Did you say this is full point? Let me double check here. I can't remember if it was full point or not. I feel like this is for your full point league, right? Yeah, this is for your full point league. All right, let me see here. Full point PPR. All right. Oh, this is so close. This is so close. It's just so close. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see what chat thinks. I feel like chat's gonna be on Darnell Mooney. I think chat's gonna be on Darnell Mooney. How does chat feel? Let me know in chat. Let me know in chat right now. Are Darnell Mooney or Julio Jones? What does chat think? Let's see what chat thinks. I'm so close. This is just one of those that's like literally like these guys are like right next to each other. It is so close with both these guys. So Darnell Mooney or Julio Jones, how is chat feeling today? How's chat feeling? We got Ghost with a $2 donation. We got Foreman or Gage. If it's full point PPR, I would go with Gage. If it's not, then I would go with Foreman. And appreciate the $2 donation from Ghost. Thank you very much. Once again, full point PPR, Gage, otherwise Foreman for me. Is there a chance, is Chase Edmonds worth a pickup off of waivers in a 12? Absolutely. In 12-team league, 100% pick him up. Should not be there. Pick him up. And we got Bill becoming a starter, becoming a member. Yo, that's what's up. Bill becoming a member, gets questions answered 100% of the time. Let's get it. If you want to get your questions answered 100% of the time, get your sign up to be a member, exclamation point membership. Exclamation point membership will pop up a link. And you can sign up to be a member. I'm feeling Julio. I like Mooney. Oh, we're seeing a lot. I'm feeling Julio, Mooney. Julio. Oh, boy, it's so close. Mooney, Julio. I'd go Mooney over Julio. Oh, boy. I honestly think it's really close. I'm not going to lie to you. It is so close for me. It's incredibly close. I think that both of them are pretty solid plays. I don't think that you could go bad with either or. I'm just going to go, like, my gut right now is just telling me to stick with Julio. It's just so close. It is very close with these two. So I'm just going to stick with my gut, Megan. I'm going to go with Julio. If you like Mooney, totally go for it. Once again, like, literally these guys are in the same tier. There are spot difference in my rankings. It is just, it's so close. It's so close between these two. I'd go Mooney over Julio. Golladay, Godwin, Burkhead, or Josh Reynolds. I would go with Golladay. There, Josh. No, I would go with Golladay. Josh Alexander. No, actually. Wait, Shepard's playing this week, right? Is Sterling Shepard active? Is Shepard and Tony both active? If those guys are active, yeah, no, they're active. I'm gonna go with Rex Burkhead. Flip a coin, set it, and forget it. Set it. All right, you want me to do a poll? Okay. Starting in full PPR. All right, let's get it. We got Julio, Mooney. All right, there we go. We got asking the question now. We got a poll. All right, so getting a little distracted here. Okay, Shepard is in. All right, well, I appreciate you and everybody in chat for your thoughts. No problem. Oh, look at that, 75% Mooney. All right, so real quick, feels like a great time for a quick plug. Got to end the TikTok live stream and reboot this up. And then we got about 30 minutes left. And I'm gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Be firing through these questions. I'm almost up to 10,000 followers over on TikTok, chat. This is very nice. Then I can apply for membership or whatever they are called, partnership. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though, honestly, because I did have a couple violations with the video. Bill, we got Barkley, Debo, Sony Michelle, Landry, Hollywood. Start 3. I would go Barkley, Debo, Sony Michelle. Bill. Shepard is in. All right. Well, appreciate everybody. Appreciate you, Megan. One of the true MVPs in chat that's been here forever. All right. So starting the live back over on TikTok, and let's get it. Officially, it has been the witching hour, the switching hour, where your wins become losses if you don't switch the right players. Javonte Williams. So get your questions answered. Javonte Williams or Sony? Sony. Pick 2, we got Renfro, Chuba, Sony, Amari Cooper, DJ. I would go DJ and Sony. Who is that? Can't guard Mello? You can't guard Mello. Start 3, we got CH, Monty, James Conner, Patterson. Who would I sit out of those? I would sit James Conner. Hill or Brady? Brady. James Robinson or Amari Cooper? James Robinson. Jeff Wilson or Hubbard? Jeff Wilson. Terry or Lockett? I would go with Terry. Javonte Williams or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. Schultz or Foreman at flex? I would go with Schultz. James Robinson or Amari Cooper? James Robinson. Terry or Lockett? Terry. Hey, Tyler. Yo, what's up? Who's that? Dylan? Dylan. Pick one. We got Javonte Williams, Sony Michelle, or Chubb? Sony Michelle. David Montgomery or James Robinson? David Montgomery. Mike Williams, Lockett, or Landry from your mom? Mom? I would go with Mike Williams. Do I play Dak or Kyler? Kyler. Sony or Cooper for flex? Thank you. Sony. Dontrell Hilliard, Christian Kirk, better play? I would go with Christian Kirk, just better offense and more. Okay, so can I get in chat? Is this for sure? Is Jeremy McNichols not playing today? Is he active? Do we know if he's active or inactive? Titans inactive. Titans act. Actives week 14. Let's see. So inactives for Tennessee include I don't see anything on McNichols. I don't see him as an inactive. Unless he was placed on IR or something. Is he out? Is he on IR? He's just not on the like. You have who's out? Oh, you have Janoris Jenkins. He's out. Janoris Jenkins is out. Hey, is our boy? What's his face? Is our boy? Marvin Jones gonna do well today? We got Bill with the PPR. We got pick 3. We got Hunt, Jacobs, CH, Higgins, OBJ, start 3. I would go with Jacobs, CH, Higgins. Hey, Tyler, Aaron Jones or AJ Dillon? Aaron Jones from Jackson. Chubb or Hubbard? I would go with Chubb. The Carter factor. Sony or Kelsey at flex? Oh, boy. Honestly, you know who I'm going to say? Sony. Give me Sony, baby. He's active. He's active. So he is active. Jeremy is active. All right, so I don't like Dontrell Hilliard as much. I really don't. Like, I want to, but it's just I can't trust the situation. Wilson or Chuba Hubbard? Wilson. Who's that from? Justin. And if you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, get your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So come on over, get your questions answered. Let's go down to the bottom. We got Hollywood or Higgins? Higgins. Jarvis, Aiyuk, Gage, Beasley, pick 2. I would go with Aiyuk or I would go with Jarvis and I would go with Aiyuk as well. Aiyuk and Jarvis. Yo, Mr. Milligan, Aiyuk or Gallup? Mr. Milligan. Is that how you say your last name? He wants to know. Aiyuk? There we go. Aiyuk as well. Oh, Tony becoming a starter. Yo, that's what's up. Or no, it's Tommy. Tommy, welcome to the starter. W's in chat for Tommy as he has a grapefruit for his picture. What's up, Tommy? Monroe? How you say your last name? W's in chat. Let's get it for Tommy. Becoming a member, getting his questions answered 100% of the time. So once again, if you want to get your questions answered 100% of the time, exclamation point membership to sign up to be a member. You get your questions answered 100% of the time. Get them likes up. Yeah, if you could do me a favor, everyone smash that like button. Let's get it. Do you know if I can upgrade my membership or do I have to just cancel it and sign up for a different tier? I believe that somebody said that you can. I think Clan said that you can upgrade it. I think that you have to go back. I have to ask the Clan. Who is that? Clay? Clay, when Clan is in here next, if you're, I'll ask Clan. Because Clan knew how to do it. I'm gonna ask him in Discord. Are you in Discord, Clay? If not, just I'll talk to Clan and have him give me the link or something to be able to do that. Looks like Mooney is the winner, but I think I'm going to sign off and have a beer or some tequila and see what my gut tells me. Felt Mooney the other day. Good luck to everybody in their matchups. Good luck, Megan. And enjoy the drinks. The amount of excitement I have for the Cowboys versus the Washington football team, Gibson, that cannot be expressed into a few sentences, as he's going to watch the Washington football team lose today, baby. MVS, Dylan, or Crowder at flex full point PPR. I'm going with Dylan still. I think he's going to have a big role, and I think that the Packers beat up on the Bears today. The poll is looking like Mooney. It is looking like Mooney. It is close, but it's looking like Mooney. J-Rob or Dylan? I would go J-Rob. You see Dallas bought their own heated benches to the Washington football stadium. Did they really? Wow. Losers. Tommy, we got pick 2. We got Dylan, Chuba, or Julio in my 2 flex spots. I would go with Dylan, and I would go with Julio. I already have Aaron Jones and Dylan, or Montgomery, and as my RB2s and running back spots. I would still go with Dylan. I would just play both the running backs there, and I would go with Julio. Yes, sir. My name in Discord is Big Bird. Okay. Clan is Mushy, or Mushy, whatever it is. The M-U-S-H-Y. Ask him, Clay, and he'll tell you how to do it. Would you have Burkhead over Edmonds? No, I would have Edmonds. I know that Burkhead has a decent amount of volume, but gosh, he'll probably get like 3 points with that volume. He's so... They want to lose, clearly, by playing him. I guess Washington football team turned off the heat earlier in the season for the Seahawks, so Jerry said F. He said F it, we're bringing our own. Brady or Mahomes? Brady, or no, yeah, Brady. Amari or Gronk? Gronk. Jeff Wilson or Mike Williams? Jeff Wilson. No. Mike Williams? I'm going Mike Williams. I'm sorry. Mike Williams there. Renfro or Williams? Williams. Julio or Gage? Julio. Wilson, Javonte Williams, Foreman, Chuba. Pick 2. I'm going with Wilson and Javonte Williams. Hillard or Michelle, or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. Pick 2. We got Gibson, Chuba, or T. Higgins? Gibson and T. Higgins. Hubbard or Jeff Wilson? Wilson. Hillard or Michelle, Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. I can never say Michelle by itself. I always have to say Sony. Because I'm so, so used to saying Elijah Mitchell. Devontae Freeman or Nick Chubb? Nick Chubb. Xavier, Hillard or Michelle? Michelle. Rodgers or Herbert? Rodgers. Yes, streaming community right here. Let's get it, baby. Best one out there, isn't it? If anyone players deserve hot bottoms, is Jerry. Jerry. I'm going to tell you this about the Cowboys today, okay? Let me tell you this about the Cowboys. The Cowboys by 10 points today. I'm calling it. Jeff Wilson burned me last time. He did. And I will say once again, I believe it was only his second game. It was second or third game. I want to say second game after injury, coming off of injury. And also, go back, put it on the tape. Literally, it's like, I want to say they're at like the 10-yard line or something. Jimmy G, I'm telling you, Jeff Wilson was wide open. There wasn't a guy around him within like, honestly, 5 yards. Jimmy G just blasts the ball into like the second row of the stadium. I don't know why. He wasn't even being pressured, just totally missed on the throw. So yeah. And he had a bunch of work. It just wasn't very efficient. So I'm still going back to the well with Jeff Wilson, baby. Still going with Jeff Wilson. Tyler, I'm glad you're rocking with the boys today. So proud. Let's go, boys. Let's go. I want Zeke to bounce back. Come on, Zeke, I need you. I also have Zeke in a lot of leagues, so I need him. Jacobs or Montgomery? I would go with Montgomery. Dylan, Jerry Jeudy, or Mooney? I'm going with Jerry Jeudy. Let me tell you about this. The Cowboys. They're killing my parlay, but I'm hopeful. that would be true. Okay, the Cowboys by 5. No, Cowboys by 4. That way it's not a push. Start 1. We got Julio, AJ Green, or Sutton. Julio. Jacobs or Montgomery? Montgomery. Must win. Burrow or Taysom Hill? Taysom Hill for me. Cowboys fans, be warned. Tyler's a Steelers fan. His optimism doesn't usually... Yo, last week it almost looked good. As a Steelers fan, literally turned that game off probably 3 or 4 times last week. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I didn't even watch Akilo's second interception because KJ Osborne long touchdown. It was fun while it lasted, right? It was nice while it lasted. Turned that game off. Turned it off. Didn't even get to watch it. I think Cam is going to take away rushing yards from Chuba. I thought he was a pretty safe start. Yeah, he will. But I still think that Chuba will be solid because this game will be competitive. Not going to be getting blown out. Taysom or Brady? Brady. Start Julio, Galladay, or AJ? Julio, John. I didn't listen to you the other time, and that was a bad idea. I don't mind asking for tips. Debo, back, they used him at running back. That's why Wilson... Yes, that is true. That is true as well. But Wilson did have a lot of... I think Wilson had... How many touches did he have that game? I want to say he honestly had... I want to say he had 20 plus. That's why, for me, I chase volume, right? I like volume. I'm not somebody that... Oh, there's an upside play, he hasn't been getting that much work, but there's a chance that he could see, a decent game here. I chase volume. And for where Jeff Wilson last time, 19 carries, he had 20 touches. I mean, with 20 touches, you're hoping for at least a touchdown. But Debo did have 8 carries himself. Debo is a beast. And maybe that is true. Today they used Debo a little bit more in the rushing game. That could be the case. What would you think about the Cowgirls today? What do you think about them? I think Cowboys win. I like the Cowboys. Tyler, is MP a Gibson fan? I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know if he likes Gibson or not. I can't really tell. I think honestly he likes Zeke. Burrow or Wilson? Wilson. Jeff Wilson or AJ Dillon? Jeff Wilson. Sony McWilliams or Jeff Wilson? Sony. Van Jefferson or Westbrook Akine? Van Jefferson. Mooney or Chuba? Mooney. All right, Tyler, Komet or Ingram? I would go with Ingram. Javonte, Aaron Jones, Dylan, pick 2, please and thank you. I would go with Javonte and Aaron Jones. Jared Cook or Moreau? Moreau. Hooper or Seals Jones? Seals Jones. Dontrell Hilliard or Cooks? Cooks. Thoughts on Gallup? Wondering if I should start Julio over him. Personally, I do like Julio over him. But, it's your call. Sony got work. That's key. Yes, Sony does get work as well. Sony, how many touches did he get last week? 25? He got a bunch of work. Last comment from me. This is going to be the selling point for Dallas in their bench situation. Come to Dallas. We'll take care of your ass. Yo, yeah, you know who's going to like that? Ozai. Jerry will take care of him. Do I start Evans today? I mean, I would. We got Landon with the $5 donation. You'll appreciate you, Landon. We got Michael Gallup, Jarvis Landry, James Conner, or AJ Dillon. Start 2, full point PPR. In full point PPR, I'm going with Jarvis Landry, and I'm going with James Conner. In full point PPR, yes. Give me both those guys. I like Jarvis today. I like James Conner still. I think he's still going to be solid this week. So both those guys. And once again, W's in chat for Landy. Or for Landon. And also Landy. I guess I could do Landy because he's always in chat as well. But Landon, with always coming in with these donations. Appreciate you, brother. And also appreciate Landy as well. Let's get some W's in chat for Landy. Let's get some W's in chat for Landy because he's always in here too. W's in chat for Landy. Shout out to Landy. And if you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, get your questions answered. All you got to do is type in exclamation, or no, all you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree in my description. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. So profile, link tree, YouTube channel. Come on over, get your questions answered. And if you're over on YouTube right now, come on over. Or if you're over on YouTube right now, sign up to be a member. Get your questions answered 100% of the time. All you got to do is type in !membership to sign up to be a member, and you get your questions answered 100% of the time. And we got Clay upgrading membership to All Pro. Let's get it, Clay. Clay, you're in chat. Okay, you said yours was Big Bird. Okay, I'll get you. I got to write that down. Big Bird. To get you into the right chat over on Discord. Figured it out how to do it on my laptop. There we go. Appreciate you, Clay, for becoming a member. Let's give some W's in chat for Clay. As my dog's barking. Shut up, dog. Shut the hell up. All right, so we got Terry Ferguson with the $2 donation. Monty, Sony Michelle, or Barkley Mixon is my other running backs. Ooh, Monty, Sony Michelle, or Barkley Mixon is my other RB. Wait, so are you asking like who to start? Is that what you're asking, Terry? Or like which side would I rather have? I'd rather have the Mixon. Like unless you're talking about guys that I would feel more comfortable starting today, I would guess I would go with the Mixon Barkley side. Like how I would rank these running backs today would go Mixon, Sony Michelle, Monty, Barkley. But what side? I'd rather have the Mixon side if you're talking like a trade or something. What did you do before Aspire Sports? I was actually a teacher, a preschool teacher. And we got a big donation from Hannick. Yo, Hannick coming in with a $10 donation. Yo, thanks, brother. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Means a lot. And, W's in chat for Hannick. We got a real, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm terrible at pronunciation. This is a real NFL player, okay? A real NFL player is in chat. He's also subbed to my channel. That's awesome. A real NFL player. Hannick, you're going to have to come on the show sometime. We're going to have to talk about the experience and everything. That's what I plan on doing in the off season as well. I plan to have like a YouTube series where I'm going to invite people on the show, and we're just going to talk. Sometimes I'm going to have some members on. I'm going to try to get like other YouTubers on, other people in the fantasy football community. The number one guest is going to be James Conner. I'm telling you, I'm getting James Conner. I'm getting James Conner on this show. He's getting on this show. I'm telling you right now. Thoughts on Gallup? Right now, I have him starting in the wide receiver spot. So I mean, I like Gallup. Like, you do have Washington football team who's been playing pretty well, though, since coming out of the bye. So it's a little concerning there, but you also have Dallas, who's one of the, highest flying offenses in the league. Gallup looked pretty good on Thursday Night Football as well. So, I mean, I love the talent, love the offense. Julian with the $2 donation. Have a great Sunday, Chief. See you next week. Appreciate you, Julian. Thank you for the $3 donation as well. Good luck to all your fantasy matchups and your bets this week. Good luck, brother. Super Saiyan. What's up, Super Saiyan Hazard? We got Flex, Aiyuk, or Hunt. I would go with Hunt. And I saw your question. I saw it too late. Super Saiyan Hazard in chat. I'm not used to anybody being in the Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. I know that's not a very good excuse, but I saw your question about Alexander Mattison. I know I missed it. I feel bad. It won't happen again. Sorry about that. So, just letting you know. I feel bad about missing your chat in the but I would go with Hunt. Terry Ferguson. Yeah, who do I start? I'm already starting Mixon. Okay, so I would go with Sony and Montgomery. I would go Mixon, Sony, Montgomery, and then Saquon. Terry is what I would do. And appreciate the $2 donation as well. Ruckus with the $15 donation. Yeah, you're saying my name correct, bro. Okay, all right, good. I'm glad. Okay, appreciate it. And Ruckus with the $15 donation. Yo, appreciate you, Ruckus. Means a lot. Wow, this is a good stream today. I'm not gonna lie. Before the stream before I got on, it's one of those days where you wake up and like I'm excited and everything, but it's just one of those days where it's like, just had a stuffy nose, wasn't feeling too good. Was it just feeling good in general? This stream has made it feel better. So thank you to everybody out there. It means a lot that you guys honestly do hang out with me every single week. That you trust me for your fantasy football advice. You know, donate money to me. I mean, really, it is very humbling and means a lot. It's nice to see hard work pay off. So I really do appreciate, honestly, everybody in chat today. Thank you a lot. Let's see. Let's get back to some of these questions. Got to get through these. Are you sluggish on Chubb this week? A little bit, just because it is a tougher matchup against Baltimore, and just Chubb just doesn't see the full workload. Like if Chubb was by himself with no Hunt, my gosh, I would love Chubb every single week. But it really comes down to him scoring touchdowns, and if he can get in the end zone, stud. If not, it's going to be like a 7-8 point, maybe a 10-point week, depending on how many rushing yards. But just a tough matchup as well. Connor, Jeff Wilson, Connor. No worries, homie. Appreciate you. Are you going to join the Discord too? Yeah, you should join it. Took you forever to say my name. I know, I'm terrible with pronunciation. Believe me, I'm bad. God is good. God is good. Gallup or Chuba? I would go with Chuba Hubbard. Landry do better than Chubb today? I would rather go with Chubb. I do like Landry today, but I'd rather go with Chubb. Personally, I'd rather go with Chubb. Positive vibes helps a lot. They do. Honestly, they do. They do. Keep up the great content, brother. Appreciate you, Ruckus. Appreciate everybody. Tyler, guess what? Pizza, wings, baby. Ooh, and pizza and wings. That sounds delicious. Not gonna lie. I'm enjoying it. Keep it up the great work. Really, thank you. I really do appreciate it, guys. Honestly, it means a lot. Means a lot. Believe me. There's big plans coming for the channel. I have a lot of plans this off season to really improve the channel, take it to the next level, and just be flying next season. A lot. 10 minutes till game time. Good luck to everyone this week, and shout out to Aspire Sports for making such an awesome and fun community to be a part of. Appreciate it, Alec. Honestly, it means a lot. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody for hanging out once again. Let's get these questions answered. If you're over on TikTok, come on over to YouTube, get your questions answered. All you got to do is click on my profile, go to my link tree. My link tree will take you over to my YouTube channel. Come on over. They let him run all the way to the goal line. They put Hunt in. Dude, that's honestly, that is frustrating. It's frustrating. I would love to see Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb on two different teams, because I love Kareem Hunt as well. I think Kareem Hunt's a really good football player too. I just wish, if these two guys were on two different teams, imagine if Kareem Hunt was still with the Chiefs. Oh my gosh. It'd be amazing. Baker hurt, so they will run. They will. They will run. Let's just hope it looks better than last time these two teams played. I think it will be with them coming off a bye, probably preparing differently than what the matchup was last week. But, you also have Harbaugh, who's one of the, honestly, one of the best coaches in the NFL as well. They're going to be prepared. It's going to be a battle in Cleveland today. I can't wait. That's going to be a good game. Hillard or D-Hop. Knox or Schultz? Knox. James Conner or Brandon Aiyuk? James Conner. Tyler, I'm taking the Lions to win as my upset pick. Are you really, Ozai? Ooh, that's a little ballsy, my guy. Ooh. All right, let's see what happens. Tyler, had a basketball scrimmage yesterday, and we almost had to clear the bench since one of my teammates got in a fight, just like Odell. Ooh. Ryan, were you about to throw hands, my guy? Chubb will have 200 rushing yards before they give red zone snaps. Chubb and Hunt are both ones. I agree 100%. I wish they were both on different teams. It would, just Hunt was on a different team. It would be awesome. Thoughts on Lamar this week? I mean, no way you can sit Lamar. He may have a down week against another defense that they're going to be able to get after Lamar. Dallas, or you have your Cleveland's front line as their defensive line is really solid, and they can definitely get to Lamar. So it might be a tough game, but there's no way I'm sitting Lamar. Lions will score 6 points. Stafford or Taysom? I'm going with Stafford. Aiyuk or Mike Evans? That's Antonio Gibson or Mike Evans from Dominic. I'm going with Antonio Gibson. Mooney or Jeff Wilson? I'm going with Jeff Wilson. How do you think Lamar will do this week? Once again, I mean, I'm not sitting him. I'm definitely tempering my expectations a little bit for him, but yeah. Taysom or Herbert? Taysom. Broncos or Chargers defense, I'm going with the Broncos defense, yes. Hunt on Baltimore would be sick. That would be awesome. Tyler, I'm going to go watch these games. Have a good Sunday. Thank you, Ryan. You too, my guy. Foreman or Sutton? I'm going with Foreman. You got to do keeper streams and stuff after the season. Oh, absolutely. I'll still be going live. Don't you worry. I'll still be going live. I'll be making content throughout the week as well. Don't worry. I'm not going to be going anywhere. Jarvis Landry or Hollywood Brown? Hollywood Brown. Burkhead or Hillard? Burkhead's just a safer play. You know he's going to get a lot of volume. Is it going to be very good? Probably not, but I would go with Burkhead just because it's a safer play. With Hillard, you have McNichols coming back, and it complicates this running back situation a little bit. So I would just go with Burkhead, just a safer play. Jacobs or Sony? Sony. Do I start Seattle's defense today? Yeah, I would. Knox or Pitts? Knox. Is it true Lucille is a Ravens fan? No, Lucille is definitely a Steelers fan. Everybody in my house is a Steelers fan. And my daughter, so my dad is pretty funny because my dad is a Steelers fan. He basically brainwashed me, my brother, and my sister to be Steelers fans. My mom is a Browns fan. Like literally everybody in my mom's fan. And my mom has a massive family. It's a big Italian family. So many people, they're literally all Browns fans. And so like my dad has a really small family. Like there's really nobody in his family. He's the only Steelers fan. So like we're just this part of the Steelers, you know, very small Steelers fans in our family. And my mom's been pushing for my daughter to be a Browns fan. And my daughter lately has been saying like, go Browns, go Browns. And I tell her like, yo, I'm telling you right now, Santa's not going to get you any presents this year if you don't root for the Steelers. The Browns are clowns. The Steelers are the best. So if you don't like them, I'm telling you right now, Santa's not going to get you any. And that's honestly what my dad used to do. So I'm taking after my dad, brainwashing my kid to be a Steelers fan. Let's go, baby. Pitts or Schultz? Schultz. Javonte Williams, Freeman or Foreman? Javonte Williams. Debo or Renfro? Debo. Is it finally time to drop Ridley? Yeah, you can drop Ridley, unfortunately. Lamar or Burrow? Lamar. Higgins or Renfro, and Mooney or Murray or Hill? Murray, and I would go with Higgins. Tom Brady or Herbert? Tom Brady. Debo or Renfro? Debo. Julio or Odell? I really need to stay in the playoffs. I'm going with Odell. Taysom or Bridgewater? Taysom. Good luck, everyone. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it in. Let's get it. We got, what, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Let's go, people. Is it MVS, Julio, or Crowder? Pick two. Please answer. I got you. Julio and Crowder. Julio or Odell? Odell. Javonte Williams or Sony Michelle? Sony Michelle. DJ Moore or Zeke or Patterson? Pick two. DJ Moore and Zeke. And actually, you know what? I really need to check. Yeah, I don't think I ever checked my fantasy lineups. I got to double check and make sure that these guys are all playing today. That's one bad thing that I don't check my fantasy lineups sometimes. Hey, I got to make sure that I have everything in. Run CMC. I'm sorry, guys. I got to double check this. Oh, I have Darren Waller out. Dang it. Foster Burrow, get in there. All right. Diggs in a blanket. Did I already check this team? Oh, gosh. This team is looking bad. Oh, man. Oh, I'm already... No, oh, boy. I got to hurry up. Don't got much time left. Hurry. I'm just going to put Foster Burrow because he should be available. Pick him up and I got to start him. Who am I dropping, guys? Who am I dropping here? I'm just going to go with, I'm not dropping big old daddy Nick Folk. Jesse! My kid. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I got to get this in. Wow, I can't type. Was Panthers or Cards? I couldn't read it. What was that? real quick, Panthers or Cards defense? I would go with the Panthers defense. Panthers defense. No, I'm leaving that as is. Leaving as is. All right. We got to check ESPN real quick. All right, 2 minutes left. All right, Jared Patterson or Guyton? I would go with Guyton. Drop Gaskin. I should have, but I'm okay. I got it. I got that one. This lineup should be set, I believe. This lineup should be good. Yeah, I set this one already. And then in this one, get Swifty. Marvin Jones. God, I'm down bad in this league. Look at this. I'm literally starting. This team has completely fallen apart. Calvin Ridley killing me. DeAndre Swift killing me. The Alvin Kamara has been killing me. Darren Waller has been killing me. I'm down bad in this league, guys. I need a miracle. All right. So let's get it. Taysom Hill or Tannehill? Taysom Hill. Should I go Amari Cooper or DK? DK. DJ Moore, Cooper, McLaurin. Pick one. DJ Moore and McLaurin. Oh, only one? DJ Moore. No, I would go with McLaurin. Lamar or Burrow? Lamar. Cooks or Mooney? Mooney. First round of the playoffs, wide receivers are decimated. People Jones, Akine, or Treadwell. I go with Akine. The gang's all here. Yeah, literally. That was my team. It's rough. It is looking rough. Connor Aiyuk. Connor. Igwe Beakway or Hillard? Igwe Beakway, baby. Connor Aiyuk. Connor. Taysom Hill or Lamar? Lamar. And it's 1 o'clock, people. It is officially 1 o'clock. It's kickoff time. You know where to catch me. I'm probably going to go later tonight. I'm going to go live later tonight. I'm going to, if I don't make some good calls tonight, I tell you to play the wrong people, I'm going to come back and face the music. Don't have much time left for the season. Need to get these streams in, talk football. So I'm going to go live later tonight. Appreciate everything as always, Tyler. Good luck to everybody this weekend. Yes, good luck to everybody. Thank you, Clay. Thank you, Ozai. Thank you, Hannick. Thank you, everybody, all the members out there. You all the real MVPs, and thank you to everybody that's also hanging out in chat and asking the questions as well. Appreciate everybody. Been a really good stream. If you're over on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button. Get notified when I go live. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're over on YouTube as well, get notified when I go live. Thank you to everybody. And have a wonderful Sunday, people. Enjoy the day.